After a competitive contest the previous week against River Falls, Chi High would stay at home to face another unbeaten BRC foe, the Rice Lake Warriors. Welcome to Chi High Football on WOGO Sports. Caleb Swenson, Dave Check, Alan Dunham with you on the WOGO Sports live video stream and on Cardinal TV. Homecoming night, Chi High 1-3 against Rice Lake 4-0. Center for Chippewa Falls up on the ball. Gunnar Herman, the junior, 6'6". 2nd and 7 from the 32. Flip right side. Feeding Banky. Banky's got some room. 25-20 down the sideline. 15-10-5. Inside the 5-yard line. Tyler Banky and Chi High in business.
It's just great blocking by everyone on the right side of that line, including the pullers from the left side.
Using up half of the opening quarter. They've stayed in the double wing the entire time. Jalen Smith, Zenner, and Banky, the running back. 2nd and 3. Feeding Banky again, right side. He's got a little bit of a crease to the end zone. Touchdown from 3 yards out. Chi High puts the lift to the field and takes a 6-0 lead against Rice Lake.
You know, it's easy to say that drive was all Banky, but it was all the offensive line, the tight ends, everybody leading the way there. That was just great blocking all around that entire drive.
1 for 2 right away. They've got Colin Clary out there.
Cardinals will go for 2.
I think it's a good move. Their offense has been hot, getting at least 3 yards a crack.
Clary going to keep it himself. Left side, lowers the shoulder, pushing the pile. Is he in? He is! It's 8-0 Chippewa Falls. Jalen Smith and Gavin Schiltz back deep to receive. High end-over-end kick. Drifting, catches it over the shoulder at the 8-yard line. Gets a block from Gavin Schiltz, and Smith is loose along the 25, the 30-yard line.
He's gone.
Oh my goodness! Jalen Smith run away, and he's going the distance.
No longer.
2 yards to the house. Jalen Smith. Oh my!
That right there, we told you how exciting of a player he was. Second in the conference in all-purpose yard. Add another 90 yards.
2nd and 6 from the 49, their side of the 50 for Rice Lake. Counter play, and it's blown up in the backfield by Chippewa Falls. Oh my goodness, Hayden Kidd destroyed that play. Chi High down 2. 1st and 10 from their own 27. Banky gets the flip right side. Banky following a block, turning the corner, 35-40, 45-50. Banky, 45, inside the 40-yard line. Tyler Banky, a huge first down gashing run. And Chi High in business with 3:39 to go in the half. Little pop kick is fielded at the 35-yard line to the 40. That's Schiltz! Oh my goodness! 40, making a man miss at the 35 to the 30, inside the 30-yard line, down to the 32.
That's another outstanding,
Gavin
exciting
Schiltz.
player. Exciting player to watch. What a great move.
Banky in motion, gives to Zenner. Zenner straight up the middle. Look out. Zenner inside the 10-yard line. Zenner taking Warriors with him inside the 10 for a Chi High first down. Challenge Schiltz. Give to Banky. Banky dashes to the end zone. Touchdown. Banky from 8 yards out. His second 6 of the night. 2-point conversion
Wildcat.
Run by Clary. Clary still pushing, still
Bad
up,
push.
still stretching.
Who is
to the
that
end
lineman?
zone.
64.
Oh my goodness.
Who's 64?
Gunnar Herman.
But
That's
Gunnar
our center.
Herman pushed him in. That's the tush push right there.
Well done, Herman and Clary, and a big high five for Herman on the sideline. Paholke give in the backfield on the counter, and it's blown up. First catch of the ball, Bodie Custer, 6'5", 210, the junior, said, no, sir, as we hit triple zeros on a homecoming night in Duray. Your final score, the Rice Lake Warriors 38, your Chippewa Falls Cardinals 22. Past the halfway point of the season, and still searching for that elusive first conference win, Chi High heads north, far north, to Superior to take on the Spartans. It's time for Chi High football on WOGO Sports.
WOGO, your sports station.
Chi High football is on the air. WOGO's coverage of the Cardinals is brought to you by the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, Royal Credit Union, Wynn Family Dentistry, Peterson Volker Funeral Chapel and Cremation Services, Nicolay Bank, Ashley Construction, Weersgala Plumbing and Heating, Stelter Incorporated, Kelm Law Firm, Wisconsin Surplus Online Auctions, Choice and Ford of Chippewa Falls, White City Glass, Kurth Heating and Cooling, Holly Bovey of Colwell Banker Brenizer Realtors, Mauer Sperry Insurance, Quality Propane, Metropolis Resort and Action City, Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Northwestern Bank, and Check Law Firm. Now with the Culver's Kickoff Show, here's your WOGO sports team. Caleb Swenson, Dave Check, and Alan Dunham.
WOGO, your sports station.
Good evening and welcome to chillier Superior, Wisconsin. Still a beautiful late September day, but about 13 degrees cooler here in Superior than it was back home in Chippewa Falls. I'm Caleb Swenson, joined soon by Matt Downey tonight. Our video producer, camera operator is Sam Aberly, as we are up north in beautiful Superior, Wisconsin. The fall colors starting to show, the sun starting to set, and it is Hall of Fame night and homecoming here at Superior as the winless Spartans, 0-5 on the season, are looking for their first win against your Chippewa Falls Cardinals, who are trying to stay alive in the playoff race. They are 1-4 on the year and still looking for their first victory in conference play. Chi-High 1-4, Superior 0-5. These teams, of course, familiar foes for so many years in the Big Rivers Conference, and it's always a tougher test for Chi-High, no matter what the records are when they come up here to Superior. The Spartans fill the crowd here. Great student section, great band. So close again to the university and a beautiful Spartan Athletic Complex, the NBC Spartan Sports Complex here. It's always great to be back in Superior, and Chi-High is going to have their toughness tested against a physical Superior team, a young team, as we'll hear from head coach Rob Scott, but a team that is very hungry for their first victory and would love to get it at the expense of the Cardinals. This is the Cardinal Countdown pregame show here on WOGO Sports. We'll have your choice and forward keys to the game coming up, but first we'll talk with both head coaches, starting with Rob Scott, formerly of Eau Claire Memorial. Before that, he was the defensive coordinator for longtime coach Bob DeMeyer here at Superior, and now has taken over the reins the last 2 seasons of the Spartans. We'll step out and be back in 2.5 minutes. This is Chi-High football on WOGO Sports, 103.1 FM, AM 680, and WOGO.com on the radio dial and live streaming audio. Watch and listen via the WOGO Radio Facebook page, or make sure you subscribe. Watch for free WOGO Sports on YouTube. We're back in 2.5 on the Cardinal Countdown pregame show live from Superior. Chi-High football on WOGO Sports.
My name is Carrie Kelm, and I'm a proud 1993 graduate of Chippewa Falls High School and the owner of Kelm Law Firm in downtown Chippewa Falls. Our firm specializes in family law, including divorce, custody and placement issues, and adoption, as well as criminal defense and restraining orders. With over 2 decades of experience, Kelm Law Firm has the playbook you need for success in the courtroom. Call or text 715-210-8699 for a consultation. For the best defense off the field, call Kelm Law Firm.
Looking for a little more comfort in your life? Call the experts at Kurth Heating and Cooling, your local, employee-owned, factory-authorized carrier dealer. Kurth technicians are the authorities at getting peak performance from your heating and cooling system. You could even find yourself saving money on your energy bill. They work on most brands of equipment, so call Kurth first. They have ways of making you very comfortable. Turn to the experts. Kurth Heating and Cooling.
Grow your savings with Royal Credit Union's great certificate rates. Choose a 4.10% APY 12-month certificate or a 3.75% APY 9-month certificate. Royal certificates have no minimum opening balance for fast and easy opening. Open a certificate at any Royal office or online at rcu.org/certificate saver. APY equals annual percentage yield. Early withdrawal penalties could reduce earnings and principal. APY accurate as of 7/28/25. Insured by NCUA.
At Post Glass and Mirror, quality comes first. Maybe you need a beautiful storefront window or a show-stopping custom shower door. Post Glass and Mirror can custom cut glass and mirrors and offers quick replacement of fogged or broken windows. And if your windshield takes a hit, they offer free mobile service and can recalibrate the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for all makes and models. Post Glass and Mirror is also hiring auto glass technicians, window installers, and in-shop repair technicians. For commercial, home, and auto glass, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls.
Start seeing clearly with Eau Claire LASIK. Dr. Lee Hofer treats his patients like family and offers you the most advanced technology. And Eau Claire LASIK has made clearer vision more affordable than ever. Only $17.25 per eye with 0% interest financing for 24 months. And you can stop paying for glasses and contacts. It's time to start seeing clearly. Eau Claire LASIK, state-of-the-art technology and a doctor you can trust. Your consultation is always free. Schedule today at eauclairelasic.com.
Welcome back to beautiful Superior, Wisconsin. Cardinal Countdown pregame show on WOGO Radio and the WOGO Sports Live video stream on YouTube. Here with head coach Rob Scott of Superior. And coach, both teams tonight looking for a win. You guys are looking for your first. Chippewa's looking for your second. You've got a lot of hoopla. I believe it's your Hall of Fame night, homecoming night, and so there's a lot of energy in the stadium.
Yeah, we're excited. It's a great opportunity like every Friday night is, and we have a growth mindset, and we're trying to get better every week.
What have you seen so far in those first several games where you say, hey, we're better now than we were at the beginning of the season?
Yeah, I see a team that growth isn't a straight line, right? And sometimes it looks like it's getting there, and sometimes we take a step back, and we're just going to keep plugging. And, one of the not so great things, but one of the great things is we're a very young football team. So, our struggles are hopefully an investment, and we're going to keep getting better.
What do you see in Chippewa that's difficult to contend with?
Yeah, they have athletes all over the field. They haven't had the wins that Chippewa Falls is used to, but I see a very dangerous team and a very good team.
Coach, we appreciate your time. We're looking forward to it. Best of luck to the Spartans tonight and the rest of the way.
All right, thank you.
Head coach Rob Scott, Cardinal Countdown pregame show on WOGO Sports.
On the court, the field, and the ice, leaders stand out. They innovate, inspire, and win at the highest level. And at Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, they are the unquestioned leaders in orthopedic, brain, and spine care. Whether it's surgery to get your athlete back in the game or managing chronic pain so you can enjoy life again, call Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine in Altoona and Chippewa Falls, with a new and improved clinic and surgery center now open in Rice Lake. Book your appointment at cvosm.com.
The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, now with 5 membership branches in Chippewa Falls, Eau Claire, and Menominee, a tennis center, a sports center, 2 early learning communities, and Camp Manitou. Join our community and discover your why. The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley. Visit ymca-cv.org or stop in for a tour at any of our convenient locations today. That's ymca-cv.org. See you at the Y.
I'm Luke Lucier.
And I'm Dana Lucier.
And at Peterson Volker Funeral Chapel and Cremation Services, we are honored to serve our Chippewa Falls community.
In life's hardest times, we are there for you and your family. No one should walk through grief alone.
At Peterson Volker, we know that every life is unique,
which is why we create a personalized service to honor their legacy.
Compassion and kindness in the moments you need it most.
Learn more at petersonvolker.com.
That's petersonvolker.com.
From businesses to homes, rental properties to ATVs, think Maurer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. Family run for 4 generations, Maurer Sperry Insurance is one of the oldest insurance agencies in the country, with coverage you can count on from a local team you trust. As an independent insurance agency, we find the companies that best fit your family's needs and budget. Based in Chippewa Falls, Maurer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses. Learn more and get a quote at MauerINS.com.
Citizens of Chippewa, the gauntlet has been thrown. River Country Co-op has Chi-Hi and McDonald's Spirit gas pumps located on West River Street in Chippewa Falls. A percentage of every pump goes toward Chi-Hi or McDonald athletic programs. Download the River Country Co-op app and save every day with rewards. Refuel after the game and get 2 for $13 Ovenworks pizza. Don't forget 5-cent Tuesdays or 3 cents every day at the pump. Blue or red, pick your pump. RiverCountryCoop.com.
Welcome back to the Cardinal Countdown pregame show, live from way up north in Superior. Big Rivers Conference football on the WOGO Sports Live video stream and WOGO Radio, here with head coach Chuck Rakovich of Chippewa Falls. Coach, as we get into this second half of the season, obviously the games get more and more important when you talk about getting into the playoffs. But right now, it's just this team would love to flip the script and turn an L into a W.
Oh, absolutely. We got to win a game. We're not worried about playoffs at this point of our season. We're worried about winning a football game. That's number one right now. That's it.
Coach, when you look at the offensive side of the ball, you've been able to move the ball well, but haven't exactly seen the points coming up. Is it execution? Do you need to tweak anything, any changes for tonight?
There's something that people got to realize too, that if you look at our first 5 opponents, what is the record? Something like 17-2 or something. We've played 4 unbelievably good football teams, and Eau Claire Memorial is the only one we won, and they haven't won a game yet. So we played against good oppositions, obviously, and offensively we put up yards, but we got to put more points on the scoreboard, and And defensively, we gotta start making some stops.
Of course, your counterpart, Coach Scott, was a defensive coordinator up here for Coach DeMeyer for a while, too defensive-minded coach. And usually, again, you come up here to Superior, it's 10, 15 degrees colder. Their kids are physical, they hit hard, and they're desperate for a win as well.
Oh, you bet. They haven't won a game in 2 years, and they see a 1-4 team coming up to their neck of the woods, and they're excited. It's their homecoming. So our kids had better not look past these guys, I'll tell you that.
Coach, we're looking forward to it. We'll be down on the field talking to you afterward. Hopefully we're talking about a W.
I sure hope so.
Head coach Chuck Rakovich, Cardinal Countdown pregame show on WOGO Sports.
Whether it's in education, business, or athletics, being part of a team is something truly special. This is Jamie Liebrandt, Market President at Northwestern Bank, and every day our team is here for you, for your family, your business, and your community. At Northwestern Bank, you'll find all the technology and services of big banks, but in a personal setting that shows that people are what we value most. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
I'm Jack Strand, and I've partnered with the Czech Law Office. As a quarterback for Bloomer and now at a Division II college, I have learned the importance of having a solid team on your side. Athletics has also taught me the importance of leadership, community, and dedication. These are the same skills that Attorney Czech brought to the Chippewa Valley and built his firm around 25 years ago. Community has been a big part of that process, and Attorney Czech served as president of both the YMCA board as well as the school board. The Czech law firm motto has always been teamwork. Don't hesitate to join our team.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
Winning. A rush of exhilaration. Winning. The triumph of victory. Winning. Bringing home what you've always wanted. Hey, bidder, 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 bidder. Don't delay. Bid today at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction. We sell anything and everything from vehicles, heavy equipment, collectibles, and more. WisconsinSurplus.com. Auctions run 24/7. Bid, buy, and sell with Wisconsin Surplus. Be a winner.
Cardinal Countdown pregame show on WOGO Radio and the WOGO Sports Live video stream on YouTube. Chi High football at Superior. Quite a night here. Hall of Fame night for Superior. The band is on the field for pregame. Going to be quite a performance. Caleb Swenson with Matt Downey. And Matt, good to be back in the booth with you again. Thanks for being willing to join us here on WOGO Sports. And again, Cardinals and Spartans, it should be quite a matchup.
Absolutely. I'm excited for this one.
We'll pause here for a moment as the American Legion posting the colors. In fact, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back right after this on WOGO Halley Eau Claire Chippewa Falls with your Toyson Ford keys to the game. Back in 2 minutes on WOGO Sports.
Building a custom home can be daunting, but it doesn't have to be. At Ashley Construction, we make the process seamless and enjoyable. With 3D drafting, thoughtful design, accurate estimates, and expert guidance from start to finish, we take the stress out of building your dream home. Our innovative processes and the latest technology ensure a fun and rewarding experience. Our talented team of experts is dedicated to creating your high-quality custom home. Enjoy the full design build experience right here in the Chippewa Valley. Contact Ashley Construction today to get started.
Great players may get headlines, but it takes teamwork to win championships. And when it comes to your family's dental health, Dr. Daniel Wynn and Dr. Annie McLaughlin have created a championship team at Wynn Family Dentistry.
Wynn Family Dentistry is proud to be a part of our Chippewa Falls community and wishes all our Chi High and McDonald student athletes a safe and successful season.
Go Cards and go Max from Dr. Daniel Wynn and Dr. Annie McLaughlin at Wynn Family Dentistry in Chippewa Falls.
It's a bird!
bird.
It's a plane.
It's a plumber.
Not all heroes wear capes. In fact, some of them show up in a work shirt from Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating. Because when you have an older home, maybe with tight crawl spaces or hard to reach pipes, plumbing problems can be a huge source of stress. And you need a company that's unafraid to get their hands dirty and get the job done. So call Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating. Free estimates. Call 839-0707 or go to wurzgala.com.
Hi, I'm Holly Bovey from Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors. My husband and I are lifelong residents of Chippewa Falls, and as Chi-Hi alumni, we are proud to support all Chippewa Falls athletics and activities. Chippewa Falls really is a great place to live, work, and raise a family. I've been helping people buy and sell houses in Chippewa Falls for over 25 years. If you are ready to make a move, call or text me at 715-577-HOME. You can also find me on Facebook or at hollybovey.com.
Cardinal Countdown pregame show on WOGO Sports. The colors have been presented. We've had our national anthem by the Superior Band. As we mentioned, Hall of Fame night and homecoming. Caleb Swenson, Matt Downey with our video operator, camera operator Sam Aberley out in the stands here in chillier Superior, but still not half bad, Matt, when we consider how cold and even sleety it's been at times when we've come up here to Superior.
You know, everybody tells me that, but I've been up here twice now, and it's been beautiful.
Well, then we just need to bring you with every time.
I know. It's yeah, last time I was up here was 2 years ago. It was the last game we had of the season, and I was wearing a sweatshirt on the sideline.
It's time for the Toyson Ford Keys to the Game, brought to you by the dealer where you'll find a friend, Toyson Ford in Chippewa Falls. 1-5 Chippewa Falls, 1-4 Chippewa Falls, 0-5 Superior. And again, you look like on paper, a lot of people say, well, hey, you go up to Superior, it's a win. For one thing, not as easy as that when Chi-Hi's been struggling a little bit to score points, but also, again, with everything going on this night, if there ever was a time where Superior would be a dangerous opponent, it would be a night like this.
Absolutely. You're gonna see homecoming night. Everybody plays a little harder. They don't want to go home with a loss. Their parents are here. Their grandparents are here. The stands are packed. Chi-Hi's going to have a fight. They got to stay disciplined. They can't give up the big play and continue to do their responsibilities.
I think maybe the bugaboo early on, and we heard from Coach Raykovich here in the Cardinal Countdown pregame show, they've played opponents with a very impressive combined record. And they've stood toe-to-toe, especially the last couple of weeks, with a very tough River Falls team, an unbeaten Rice Lake team. But turnovers seem to be an Achilles heel for this team because they're not forcing turnovers, and so every one you give away on offense is just magnified.
Right, yes. Turnovers never help you. I think a lot of our issues are, too, is we lost a lot of seniors last year.
Yeah.
And now we've got a little bit of an experience, and we're playing against other teams with experienced seniors.
Now at this point of the season, as you turn the corner second half of the season, now I think you're hoping, hey, everything, kind of taking our lumps at times, but hopefully we're putting it all together for this stretch run. And you've still got an opportunity, again, to make a run here. You've got some great opponents ahead, but everybody's tough in the big rivers, and it starts with getting a win here tonight and hopefully go on a streak.
Yeah, we got some growing pains, but I've watched all these boys play the whole time they've been in high school, and they definitely have the potential to win out.
Your Toyson Ford Keys to the Game, brought to you by the dealer where you'll find a friend, Toyson Ford in Chippewa Falls. We'll step out and be back in 60 seconds. Kickoff coming up. Chi-Hi football on WOGO Sports, the Cardinal Countdown pregame show. Great to be with you from Superior. Back in 1 minute for the action on WOGO.
Time to get away. It's adventure play. MetropolisResort.com.
School's back in session, but that doesn't mean the fun has to stop. Have a spooktacular fall at Metropolis Resort with some fantastic specials, themed activities, and more. We promise there's no tricks this fall, just treats at Metropolis Resort in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Visit MetropolisResort.com for more information.
Metropolis Resort. MetropolisResort.com.
What are customers saying about Post Glass and Mirror?
Amazing job on my screens and very friendly.
I absolutely love my new Lindsay vinyl windows.
Prices are the best in town, along with fast customer service.
Got 2 heavy glass shower doors from Post Glass and Mirror. High quality, excellent service.
When I picked up my car after they replaced my windshield, it was cleaner than when I brought it in.
For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. PostGlassandMirror.com.
WOGO, Halley, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls. It's time for football on WOGO Sports. Make sure you hit subscribe on the WOGO Sports live video stream on YouTube so you're notified whenever we go live with Chi-Hi or McDonald Athletics. As always, you can listen on the radio at 103.1 FM, AM 680, and WOGO.com. If you're a Facebooker, we're live with video streaming on our WOGO Radio Facebook page as well. Chi-Hi comes into the game averaging 19.2 points per game offensively, giving up 31.4. Superior 0-5 on the season, 17.6 points per game offensively is what they score, giving up nearly 41 per game defensively. And Matt Downey, if there ever was a get-right game for Chi-Hi offensively, you'd hope it's against a defense that maybe is struggling a bit here.
Exactly. The thing we've got to do is just maintain. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
It's time for kickoff. Noah King. 6'7" senior has it on the tee, drives the right leg into it, sends it back to the 14-yard line, far hash. Picked up at the 20 to the 25, circling outside the 30-yard line. Pretty decent starting field position for the Superior Spartans. Superior is in their Carolina blue uniforms, tops and bottoms, with the white numerals, black piping, and that red slash along the sides of the pants, the white numerals with blue and black accents. Chi-Hi resplendent in their traveling white uniforms, tops and bottoms, with the Cardinal stripe on the pants, black uniforms, red piping, matte black helmets with that ruby red CF insignia on the side. Coach Rako and his squad start out on defense.
Counter.
1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. Counter play to Superior up to about the 35, maybe the 36. Gain of just 3 on first down. Might not even give them that.
I have noticed the wing back for Superior is usually the key to their play. If he inserts himself in between the tackles, they usually run right behind him. If he tries to reach, it's going outside his way.
Superior right back to the line here. Give off left guard. Not a lot of running room, maybe to the 37 for a gain of 1.5 or 2. If you have a need for anything glass, a new mirror, quality shower doors, a new windshield, call the glass leaders, White City Glass. Starting quarterback for Superior is Carson Smith, 6'1", 175, a junior. He's in the pistol, gives it straight ahead. Chi-Hi bottles up the run. Now it's a rugby match at the 41-yard line, and Superior is stopped about 2 yards shy of the stick, and we'll see what Coach Scott wants to do here as quickly as they've been moving. Is he going to roll the dice right away?
Yeah, they run a no huddle. It gets a little difficult to sub in, even if players
4th and
get tired.
2. They're going for it. Quarterback calls his own name and gets the first down off the right side. Carson Smith, good hard run, man.
10, Carson Smith with the quarterback keeper. That gain good for him.
And that's some guts from Coach Scott. Really no hesitation there. Not even much of a sugar huddle. Let's just go right back to the line, even on 4th and 2, your side of midfield.
Well, that's what makes an 0-5 team dangerous.
Trips to the right. Smith takes a waist-high snap. Flushed out to his right. Smith looking. Fires right side. Got a man shy of midfield. Wrestled down at about the 48-yard line. In fact, the ball was knocked loose. No reception. 2nd and 10 for Superior.
That's one thing we need to maintain is pressure on the quarterback if it is a pass.
They were looking for Andrig, their tight end. Smith gives off the right side into the heart of the line with a flag flying from behind. Still cut down shy of midfield. Hayden Kidd on the stop for Chi-Hi. Superior coming into this game 646 yards on the ground. 674 yards on the ground, 646 through the air, 5 rushing touchdowns and 7 receiving touchdowns. A hold on the play, and this is going to back them up. And putting this Spartans team that has struggled a little bit offensively behind the chains is certainly not a recipe for success on the first drive, and Chi-Hi needs to take advantage.
2nd and 20.
2nd and 20. Smith from the pistol. Stepping up in the pocket. Flushed out. trying to keep it. He's twisted down near the Chi-High sideline. Got back to the 40, maybe the 41-yard line.
That was
not a lot of room.
Definitely a coverage tackle there.
Barrier on the stop for Chi-High, the 5'9", 190-pound sophomore. Superior not afraid to spread him out. 3 receivers left, single receiver right. From the pistol is Carson Smith, the junior. Back to pass, slow drop, goes left side, got a man wide open at midfield. He is lassoed down into Chi-High territory near the 49. It is 4th and short. And Superior right back to the line. Trip Rowe, the sophomore, 5'6", 160, made that play. And Chi-High being given opportunity to substitute here, maybe.
4th and 4.
It's 4th and 4, Superior from just beyond midfield. Smith is pausing for a moment to get the play call. Trips left, single receiver right. Again from the pistol on 4th and 4 from the Chi-High 49. Second, 4th down. Smith back to pass. Goes left side. Big hit at the 41-yard line. Might have been dropped beforehand. Laying the wood on that play. Owen Munson, and it's Chi-High football.
Cardinals will take over.
That is exactly the way we got to attack it. We got to get a good break. They're going to pass the ball. We can't let them beat us deep for the big play.
And if that ball wasn't already dropped, it was going to be after Munson made that hit. Chi-High will start out 1st and 10, prime field position at midfield. I think we have Evan Weiler, the senior, out there at quarterback. His first start. Give right up the middle, and Jalen Smith fighting hard inside the 40-yard line down to the 38 for Chippewa Falls. Gain of 13.
Good push, good hard run.
Jalen Smith has led the way for Chi-High with 11 carries a game, averaging 6.1 per tote, 333 yards on the ground, and 2 touchdowns.
Ball carrier for the Cardinals was number 1, Jalen Smith.
So Evan Weiler, 5'11", 190-pound senior. Of course, know him from baseball. 1st and 10 from the 38. Double wing, double tight. Crisscross. Smith the give to Banky. Banky being pulled down and dragged forward. That helps out Chi-High as Banky down to the 35-yard line.
Tyler Benke. Stop made by the Spartans, number 26.
Gain of 3. Stop on that play was Thomas Anderson, number 26. Another sophomore, 5'10", 180. And Coach Scott mentioned they've got a young team, so some growing pains certainly for Superior so far this year. 2nd and 7, Chippewa Falls from the 35 of Superior. On the march, no score. Just over 8 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Weiler under center. Superior showing some pressure. Flip to Jalen Smith, left side. Big hole. Smith fighting his way inside the 30. He's close to another Chi-High first down near the 28-yard line. Good stretch, Matt, on the finale of that play.
Absolutely. That's all effort. Our big offensive line is definitely doing their job, though. They're putting 5 linemen down, and we're still getting a good push.
Noah King and Carson Parker, of course, often highlighted. Gunnar Herman, the junior 6'6", 300, has done some phenomenal work. That's just 3 of the 5. 3rd and 1. They're going to say Smith didn't quite get it. Give to the fullback straight ahead. That's Zenner. Zenner bashing his way inside the 25-yard line, knocking on the door of the red zone. Down at the 21, Luke Zenner, senior, 6 foot 210. I will apologize publicly here. I have mismatched Luke and Ryan Zenner several times this season on defense. Try to get that right. Luke, of course, the senior. Ryan, the sophomore. 1st and 10 from the 21. Ball right in the middle of the field here at Superior. Chi-High. Flip right side. Following his blocking is Banky. Banky inside the 20-yard line. Spilled at about the 26. Gain of close to 5 for Tyler Banky for Chippewa Falls. And Banky's carried the ball well, Matt.
He has, but I think I can hear Coach Charette right now on the sidelines telling him to put his foot in the ground and get upfield.
Banky, 464 yards, 6.8 yards per carry, and 5 rushing touchdowns coming into the game.
When he puts his foot in the ground and explodes upfield, it's a beautiful thing.
It really is.
He's got an explosive run.
Talented junior. Tyler Banky at 5'10", 185. 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard carry. 2 tight ends, 2 wingbacks, and a fullback. Jalen Smith in motion. Give to that fullback, Zenner, and Zenner pushes forward close to a first down. I think he's about a yard shy.
Yeah, I'd like to see his pad level a little lower. And
We'll start seeing clearly with Eau Claire LASIK, only $17.25 per eye with 0% interest financing for 24 months, and you can stop paying for glasses and contacts. Free consultations, eauclairelasic.com. That's eauclairelasic.com. That last Cardinal first down brought to you by Ashley Construction. They are your first choice for a custom home. Learn more at ashleyconstruction.co. That's ashleyconstruction.co. Another third and short halfway through the opening quarter. Chi-High still in their first possession. Jalen Smith gets the call left side. He puts his foot in the ground, dancing his way inside the 5, dives to the end zone. Jalen Smith, touchdown, Chippewa Falls.
From 13 yards out for a Cardinal touchdown.
Great push, and that is the reason that putting 5 on the line of scrimmage is sometimes detrimental, because once you break through that line, you don't have a lot of backup.
13-yard scamper for Jalen Smith. Dipping, dashing, dodging. Chi-High takes the lead. 6-0. PAT upcoming from junior Gavin Schiltz. Snap, spot, kick, splits the upright, 7-0 Chippewa Falls. We are back in 1 minute. This is Chi-High football on WOGO Sports.
You've got big financial goals, so you need the right banking team and a strategic game plan to get you there. That's where Nicolet Bank comes in, the team with a winning record of helping individuals and business owners like you achieve financial success. Whether you're aiming to score your dream home or put up points for your business, we're here to help you win. Get started at NicoletBank.com. Real people, real conversations. Nicolet Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
When it comes to indoor comfort, Kurth Heating and Cooling, your local Carrier factory authorized dealer, has a complete line of home heating products to keep your family comfortable. With smart temperature management and remote access options, it's easier than ever to control your home's climate. And Carrier energy efficient systems can help reduce utility bills without sacrificing comfort. For peace of mind and complete comfort, turn to the experts, Kurth Heating and Cooling.
Noah King has it on the tee for Chi-High. Actually, no, we have Gavin Schiltz kicking it off back to the 5-yard line, maybe the 6, straight ahead, 10-15 right between the numbers, and driven down at the 18, 19-yard line. Great work, Matt, by the special teamers for Chippewa Falls. They lead 7-0, and Superior backed up a bit here.
Great discipline on the kickoff team. They stayed in their lanes. There was 3 hats on the kickoff, on the tackle. That's what you want to see.
Well, keep your finances on track with Royal Credit Union. RCU accounts come with smart tools like a mobile app that helps you stay in the know and stick to your goals. Open your account at rcu.org or any office insured by NCUA.
Now, if they're anything like the freshman, that running back lining up to the side means a counter. Yep, across the body.
Far side and a big hole.
Number 2, Maxton Luzajic with the carry.
Luzajic with the carry, the junior, 6 foot. Honestly, I was waiting for the PA announcer to say his name because I didn't hear how to pronounce it beforehand. So Maxton Luzajic, 6 foot, 190-pound junior, number 2 with the carry, gets 9 on first down. Luzajic again straight ahead into the second level. He'll stretch his way to the 35, maybe even the 36-yard line. 2 plays and a first down for Superior.
Stop made by number 0, Owen Hediger.
We'll look for the Maurer Sperry Insurance highlights of the week on our WOGO Sports social media channels. More in a moment. Smith, jet sweep look, and Chi-High says no way. Ryan Zenner, who's close to leading this team in tackles at last check, came in to rip Andrig down. That was the tight end on kind of a jet sweep.
Yep. Yeah, if you watch number 2, their tailback, anytime he lines up next to the quarterback, he's the key. If he goes out to lead block, it's a jet sweep. Otherwise, he goes across the quarterback's body.
Pass flared out right side. Jalen Smith in pursuit, hit right at the line of scrimmage. Not much room at all.
Excellent coverage on the bubble.
Liam Flores, 5'10", 165, a senior on that bubble screen. And Jalen Smith right on top of it to bring up a 3rd and 12. Again, Maurer Sperry Insurance, the highlights of the week on our WOGO Sports social media channels. Follow WOGO Sports on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. Brought to you by Maurer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. Carson Smith, the quarterback. The junior from the pistol trips right, single receiver wide to the left. Immediate pressure, nowhere for Smith to go, and he is pulled down and sacked. Hayden Kidd was in on that stop. Someone else underneath as well, too. Eisenberger may have been the first helmet to the ball.
See, now this is one of the issues with running an up-tempo offense is their defense is going right back out on the field with only like a minute break.
And that could be, again, what's kind of led to 40.6 points per game given up defensively. Doesn't mean you don't have some good athletes out there on defense for Superior, but if the offense is constantly going hurry up and not able to move the ball down the field, you just get some tired kids out there.
Yep.
Heavy pressure from Chippewa Falls. I don't know if anyone got a piece of that kick, but it's a duck right into the Chi-High sideline. Goes out of bounds near the 40-yard line, and the Cards have prime starting field position for their second drive of the night, leading 7-0 with 3:05 to play here in the opening quarter. Well, the technicians at your local employee-owned Kurth Heating and Cooling are the experts when it comes to keeping your home comfortable all throughout the year. Kurth Heating and Cooling. Also fighting for Chippewa Falls on the field as a coach and in the courtroom, Dave Check in the Check Law Office, making you part of the team. Evan Weiler at quarterback. Big Gunnar Herman, 6'6", 300, his center. Chi-High's been the double wing the whole time. Two wing backs, a fullback, twin tight ends. Jalen Smith in motion left to right. Rather, that's Talon Schiltz,
block.
and Talon Schiltz stutter steps inside the 35-yard line down to the 34, and you mentioned a great block there on the outside.
By his brother, Gavin.
Again, Talon Schiltz not starting at quarterback, but you kind of figured, hey, they're going to find a way to get him into this game whenever they can. A great athlete, pair of great athletes. Now Evan Weiler back out to the huddle after that gain of 7 by junior Talon Schiltz.
I've seen it time and time again that people underestimate both the Schultz boys coming to block them, and they pay for it.
They're power-packed. 2nd and 3. Now Gavin Schiltz gets the call, looking for a lead block from Weiler. Turning it outside, trying to evade one tackler. Maybe a face mask out there as Schiltz still up, gets the first down. Flag flew from behind the play, so you're looking at probably a hold or a face mask. We'll see which way this one goes.
There is a flag on the play.
We'll wait for the official. It is a hold against Chippewa Falls. So unfortunately, not the call Chi-High was hoping for. Compassion and kindness in the moments you need it most. Peterson Volker Funeral Chapel and Cremation Service in Chippewa Falls. Learn more at petersonvolker.com. That's petersonvolker.com. And Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter, and proud to support local athletics. That's Northwestern Bank. Caleb Swenson, Matt Downey with you here in Superior on your WOGO Sports radio and video broadcast. Gavin Bovey at the home base in Halley. Our audio producer, video producer, Sam Aberley here on site in Superior. Under 2 minutes to go, 2nd and 13, Chippewa Falls. Jalen Smith, they'll call his name again. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage before taking a wallop at the 41-yard line.
Stopped by the Spartans, number 53, Xander McDonald.
Xander McDonald on the stop for Superior. That's number 53.
3rd and 10.
5'11", 195. 3rd and long for Chippewa Falls. Matt, you figure a couple downs to get 10 yards here?
Well, what I'd love to see him run is out of double wing. We used to run a rollout. It looked like the same plays they've been running, but then we sneaked the tight end and the wing in behind.
From the gun, Weiler. Shoulder high snap, flares it out, bubble screen to Jalen Smith. He'll sprint through the first wave of defenders, fighting through the second wave at the 35-yard line. He's knocked into his own sideline, 4, maybe 5 yards shy of the sticks. And it'll be a 4th and mid-range for Chippewa Falls. But again, 4th and 4, you open up most of the playbook.
Absolutely. I think we're getting a decent. You could even run fullback.
With the way Zenner's been running, absolutely.
Yeah.
Herman on the ball.
That quick hitter, he gets to the line so fast they barely have time to recognize. So
4th and 3 officially. Twin tight ends, double wing formation. Flip right side, big hit at the line of scrimmage, and Banky's taken down right at the line, and it's a turnover on down. Superior stands tall on their homecoming night.
Number 3, Tatum Clark.
Tatum Clark, number 3, 5'11", 188. Made a good stop on that play. So the teams have traded turnovers on downs.
Chi High's got to be ready for the big play right here.
You know Superior wants on the quick change.
Yep.
To maybe open things up a little bit. We haven't seen them really go down the field a lot yet, but this offense has shown a lot of balance throughout the season. Hasn't scored a lot, but they like to put it in the air. Twins right, single receiver left. Right back out there, Carson Smith. He'll hand off to Luzajic. Luzajic reversing direction, and he's just taken down at the line of scrimmage with very little running room. That was Drew Musser, the junior linebacker. Maybe got a yard.
Well, that's what I was talking about. Musser stayed disciplined there and watch for backside. He's got CCR, counter, cutback, reverse.
Two receivers right, single receiver left. From the pistol once again, Carson Smith, the junior. And that time his running back was not off to his left hip, or maybe he was looking. And Smith up to the 40-yard line, maybe the 41 or 42. They'll give him forward progress. As if that was a busted play, Smith certainly made something of it.
Yeah, that's something we can't have.
3rd and 3, probably the last play of the quarter if Superior elects to run one.
The 3rd and 3.
Two receivers right, single receiver left. Chi High showing a little pressure from Drew Musser. 4 seconds, and Superior will just take this to the end of the quarter. We'll take a 60-second break and be back in 1 minute. Chi High leads Superior 7-0 on the road up north on WOGO Sports.
I'm Luke Lucier.
And I'm Dana Lucier.
And at Peterson Volker Funeral Chapel and Cremation Services, we are honored to serve our Chippewa Falls community.
In life's hardest times, we are there for you and your family. No one should walk through grief alone.
At Peterson Volker, we know that every life is unique.
Which is why we create a personalized service to honor their legacy.
Compassion and kindness in the moments you need it most.
Learn more at petersonvolker.com.
That's petersonvolker.com.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
Caleb Swenson, Matt Downey with you on WOGO Sports. Great to have you with us. Chi High football on WOGO. Superior give to Luzajic. Across the 45-yard line should be enough for a Spartans first down on 3rd and short. Well, don't delay. Bid today at Wisconsin Surplus online auction. They sell anything and everything from vehicles, heavy equipment, collectibles, and more. Bid, buy, and sell with Wisconsin Surplus, wisconsinsurplus.com. Superior right back to the line. Smith give up the middle, crossing midfield, taken down at the 49-yard line. No, the pile still pushing. And Superior getting a little shove up to the 47 of Chippewa Falls. There is a flag down right in the middle of that scrum.
Stop made by number 2, Owen Munson.
Munson had the hit. And it looks like this is going to be marched off against Chippewa Falls. Let's personal foul face mask against Chi High, Matt, and that's just something, again, the way you started this game, getting a stop on 4th down, immediately turning it into 7 points. You just don't want to give a golden opportunity like this to Superior. I mean, they are just looking for momentum.
Absolutely, we gotta just stay strong.
Spartan first down.
Maintain our gaps.
1st and 10 from the 32. Back to pass, now flushed out to his left is Carson Smith, the junior, still dancing. Now going to tuck it and run at the 32-yard line, maybe getting a yard or so. He's taken down with another flag on the play, and this one maybe is going the way of Chippewa Falls. Seemed to be in the area of a hold. Brigham Garrett's was on the stop. Garrett's right up there with the team leaders in tackles for loss. We'll wait for this call. Here's a hold against Superior. And that will march.
They were looking for the deep ball that play.
And you mentioned they're looking for an opportunity to take a shot.
We just can't get him time to set his feet.
Carson Smith, the junior, right up the middle, and he's submarined at the 40-yard line. I think that was Drew Musser maybe at the bottom of that pile.
Cardinals number 45, Brigham Garrett's.
Garrett's also in on the stop. Holly Bovey of Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors has been helping people move in the Chippewa Valley for 25 years. Holly Bovey, Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors. Smith looking left side, being chased by a host of Cardinals, throws it left side. Incomplete, just had to dump it. Carson Smith was under extreme duress. Well, Holly Bovey, call her at 715-577-HOME. Visit hollybovey.com or find Holly on Facebook. Holly Bovey of Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors. 3rd and 18. Superior from the 40-yard line of Chippewa Falls. 3 receivers right, single receiver left. Pistol with the back behind him. Carson Smith. Smith, immediate heavy pressure, chase from behind, rolled down and sacked. Credit that time for Chippewa Falls. The sack going to Chase Frederick, the senior. 4th and 16. Superior, of course, going for it here. Kind of in that no man's land.
It's actually a good thing he ran it on that last play because their wide receiver was blocking downfield.
That's all they need is another penalty on this drive. Quick kick. And that's going to boom just past the goal line on 4th and 16. Rao with the punt. And Chi High will have 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. So back on their heels a little bit, especially with the personal foul face mask penalty, Matt. But the defense able to respond, force some negative plays.
Yeah, they kept that pressure going and didn't let him set up on the long pass. He was running for his life as soon as he got back.
Well, propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Residential or commercial quality propane and fuels. More in a moment. 1st and 10 for Weiler & Co. Flip right side. That's Tyler Banky. Banky picking his way right side, trying to get loose outside the numbers, and he almost did. Banky up to the 27-yard line for a gain of 7, but he was a broken tackle away from busting that one.
Yeah, this is where it's going to get difficult. There was 4 or 5 players from Superior that didn't come off the field after the offense came off that are going both ways. If we can continue to run this and just wear them down.
9.5 minutes to go in the half. Chi High leading 7-0. 2nd and 4. So officially a gain of 6 for Banky from their own 26-yard line. Single receiver out to the left. Banky in motion left to right. Jalen Smith gets the call, and look out, Jalen Smith weaves his way across the 35-yard line up to the 39. A gain of 13 in the blink of an eye for Jalen Smith.
The last 2 plays for Superior, one guy made the tackle. As a defensive guy, you don't want to see that. You want to see a lot of hats on the ball.
And not when Jalen Smith has the ball, because one guy trying to tackle Jalen Smith is not going to be successful most of the time, and he's already averaging over 10 yards a carry.
Sooner or later, they're going to break one.
One wide out in the slot to the left. 2 wingbacks and a fullback behind Weiler. Banky gets the call again, right side. Banky picked up and folded down at the 40-yard line. Not a lot of room there for Tyler Banky, the talented junior. Well, propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. As we mentioned, residential, commercial, or industrial, choose quality propane and fuels for your home or your business. QualityPropaneandFuels.com. That's QualityPropaneandFuels.com. Gain of 1 credited to Tyler Banky. Ian Kessner split out in the slot to the left. Weiler under center. Weiler back to pass, looking for Kessner. Hands catch at the 45-yard line, slips by a defender, and Kessner inside the 50 and down to the 46-yard line. Good pitch and catch and a nice move after the catch, man.
Very nice. Sooner or later, it's going to hurt you when you put 9 in the box and try to outnumber us on the line of scrimmage.
And that time, just Weiler, the senior, rising up and firing very quickly.
Kessner's one of those players that I don't know a lot of people that can just cover him one-on-one.
Back to the double wing, double tight formation for Chi High as they cross midfield. 1st and 10 from the 46 of the Spartans. Under the lights here in Superior. Wind blowing as always. Jalen Smith into the left side of the line, and Smith taken down inside the 45 at the 43, gain of 3 on 1st down. At Wynn Family Dentistry, Dr. Daniel Wynn, Dr. Annie McLaughlin, and their team are honored to be part of the Chippewa Falls community. Wynn Family Dentistry, proud to support Chi High and McDonald Athletics. Carson Parker
had a beautiful pancake on that one.
And a D2 college commit along with Noah King. Parker and King went to all sorts of football camps and really impressed over the season. Zenner, right side. Zenner pounding his way inside the 40-yard line. Very close to a 1st down. He's marked at maybe the 37.
Quick hitter and a hard runner.
Luke Zenner, the senior, 6'2", 210.
Gain of 7 brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and short for Chippewa Falls. Just over 6.5 minutes to go here. Game's opening half. Chi High leading 7-0, hungry for more. Give to Zenner again. Zenner being pulled back from behind, straining forward. Maybe got half a yard. Don't think they're going to give him the 1st down. So 4th and short for Chippewa Falls. Well, River Country Co-op is proud to support our community. Download the River Country Co-op app for savings. And remember to gas up at the River Country Co-op Spirit Pump on River Street in Chippewa Falls, where a percentage of every sale goes towards McDonald or Chi High Athletics. Just pick your side. River Country Co-op, gas station River Street in Chippewa Falls. 4th and 1, Chi High. Banky right side. Banky's got a big hole following his blocking. He is the 1st down with several yards to spare, all the way inside the 35 and close to the 31-yard line for Tyler Banky. Gain of 6. Those big fellas up front, you just kind of follow along behind them and you're usually in good shape.
Well, not only are they getting a push, but our tailbacks are hard to see behind 280-pound guys.
And when you have 6'6", 6'7", 6'8" out there.
Absolutely.
1st and 10 from the 32 for Chippewa Falls. Weiler under center. Right side, Tyler Banky. Dips past one defender. Inside the 30, down close to the 25.
Tyler Banky carrying the ball.
See, this is what wears down a defense. Just continuously pounding the ball. 3, 4, 6 yards a carry. It just gets frustrating continuing to stay out on the field.
7 that time for junior Tyler Banky. 13-yard touchdown run by senior Jalen Smith. The game's only score so far, but Chi High on the march. Off the right side is Tyler Banky. Banky loose again, and Banky is twisted down all the way inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. Gain of 20 and an eye blink for Tyler Banky of Chippewa Falls.
Last 2 plays, Tyler Banky put his foot in the ground, and number 4 over pursued a little bit and broke his ankles both times.
So the Cards going back to the line. 1st and goal from the 6. Double wing, double tight. Weiler under center. Weiler to Jalen Smith. Smith following his blocking left side into the end zone for the 2nd time tonight. Jalen Smith from 6 yards out this time. It is 13-0 Chippewa Falls.
That's how you stop a high-powered offense, too. You keep them off the field, and you grind it out.
So Jalen Smith has added to his touchdown tally by 2 already tonight. Gavin Schiltz for the PAT. 13-0 Chippewa Falls. 4:18 to go in the half. Snap, spot, kick. Not that time. It's still 13-0 Chippewa Falls. We're back in 1 minute on WOGO Sports.
School's back in session, but that doesn't mean the fun has to stop. Have a spooktacular fall at Metropolis Resort with some fantastic specials, themed activities, and more. We promise there's no tricks this fall, just treats at Metropolis Resort in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Visit metropolisresort.com for more information.
Metropolis Resort. MetropolisResort.com.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation, residential, commercial, or industrial. Choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
High football on WOGO Sports. Gavin Schultz again to kick off, sends it high into the lights, picked up on a run at the 18-yard line. Straight ahead, ball is loose at the 28. Chi-High saying they have it. Do they? If they do indeed. Waiting for the call. Chi-High football, the first turnover of the season forced by the Cards. It's been a bit coming, but hopefully that starts the turnover train rolling, Matt.
Yes, turnovers can lead to victories. That's what we need. We need to put their ball on the ground a lot more. And it's decimating for a team to just get scored on, come back, and give it up right away.
So 13-0 Chippewa Falls, and now 1st and 10 from the 29 of Superior. Weiler with two wingbacks and a fullback, sending Banky in motion. Weiler back to pass. Immediate heavy pressure. He's going deep, looking for Jalen Smith. Catches it inside the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown from 29 yards out. A hat trick of touchdowns for Smith.
You lull them to sleep with the double wing, get them sucked up, and then you can sneak in behind them.
Oh, my goodness. And Weiler, just a pop fly to the 4-yard line, and Smith circling under it makes the catch as his defender's falling down, and it's 19-0. Chi-High now, I think, going for 2. So 29-yard TD pass. It was the first touchdown pass of the season for Chippewa Falls as well. Weiler under center. Sending Banky in motion left to right. Weiler keeping it himself, and he's stormed under. Superior not fooled, but the Cards take advantage of the turnover. First turnover forced of the season, first touchdown pass of the season. It's 19-0. We're back in 1 minute on WOGO Sports.
Choosing the right banking partner for your business is an important decision. Royal Credit Union supports your business needs now and into the future with flexible checking account options and digital tools to help streamline your business operations. Royal also helps take your business further with treasury management services, including ACH, sweeps, and positive pay. Choose Royal Credit Union for business checking. Get started at rcu.org/Royal Choice. Insured by NCUA.
Winning. A rush of exhilaration. Winning. The triumph of victory. Winning. Bringing home what you've always wanted. Hey, bidder. Don't delay. Bid today at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction. We sell anything and everything from vehicles, heavy equipment, collectibles, and more. WisconsinSurplus.com. Auctions run 24/7. Bid, buy, and sell with Wisconsin Surplus. Be a winner.
Superior holds on to the kick return this time. Good starting field position for the Spartans across the 35-yard line up to about the 39. Caleb Swenson and Matt Downey with you on WOGO Sports. Gavin Bovey at the home base in Halley. Sam Aberley out in the stands, our on-site video producer. 19-0 Chippewa Falls. Jalen Smith has had a hand in all 3 touchdowns, a 13-yard run, a 6-yard run, and a 29-yard reception from senior Evan Weiler. Senior to senior on that connection. Carson Smith Quarterback delay, and he's roped down and lassoed behind the line of scrimmage that time by Chi-Hi. Went Colin Clary. I was waiting for a second to grab the number, and Colin Clary making his presence known, one of the talented seniors for Chippewa Falls. They'll say no gain on the play. Smith gives to Luzajic. Luzajic into the second level. Clary and others trying to push him down. He'll traverse to about the 43, maybe. Yeah, that's about as much as they'll give him, as the 43-yard line.
On the stop, number 0.
Looks like Rice Lake and New Richmond. Oh, does that say they're tied right now, Matt?
I don't know.
Trying to see where. Again, that's a game with
like it.
A lot of conference implications too in the Big Rivers. Now a player down for Superior. Seems to be back on his feet. I think that might be Luzajic, actually. Let's check the number here and see. Yes, Maxton Luzajic is taking his time coming across the field back to his own sideline, so hopefully he's all right.
0-0.
So no score right now between between Rice Lake and New Richmond. And of course, everyone chasing right now Hudson and Rice Lake, but New Richmond, River Falls, with just a couple conference losses between them, one apiece, certainly are still in the running. There's really a 4 or 5 team race right now.
3rd and 5 for the Spartans.
New Richmond is threatening, though, in that game. Right now, Chi-Hi a 3-score lead here on the road.
Passing situation, they got to be ready here.
Smith takes a low snap. He's got a lot of time. Now he's rolling out to his right, being chased. Smith chased from behind, turns it upfield, and will scamper out of bounds into his sideline just shy of the 50. We'll see how far they give him. And actually marking all the way back to the 45-yard line. So 4th down and short once again for the Superior Spartans. Stelter Incorporated, a legacy of the highest quality and longest lasting concrete. Stelter Inc. for 3 generations has been turning dreams into reality. They're always proud to support local sports. Visit StelterIncorporated.com. That's StelterIncorporated.com. Coach Rob Scott and Superior down 19-0. Here in their Hall of Fame night and homecoming night, 4th and 3 from the 45, their side of midfield. Facing Chi-Hi, and the Cards, Matt, coming into this game, and a timeout taken. We'll pick up that thought when we come back in 1 minute on WOGO.
Building a custom home can be daunting, but it doesn't have to be. At Ashley Construction, we make the process seamless and enjoyable. With 3D drafting, thoughtful design, accurate estimates, and expert guidance from start to finish, we take the stress out of building your dream home. Our innovative processes and the latest technology ensure a fun and rewarding experience. Our talented team of experts is dedicated to creating your high-quality custom home. Enjoy the full design build experience right here in the Chippewa Valley. Contact Ashley Construction today to get started.
A big 4th down for Superior coming up. Our coverage tonight brought to you in part by Nicolet Bank. Visit your local Nicolet Bank team in Eau Claire or Lake Hallie and anytime at nicoletbank.com. Go Cards from Nicolet Bank. 3:09 to go in the half. 19-0 Chippewa Falls. Ball at the 45-yard line near hash for Superior. 4th and 3 for the Spartans. They've turned it over on downs once already tonight. Single receivers left and right for Carson Smith, their junior signal caller.
Yeah, those 2 upbacks are the key to the play. They're going to run behind them.
And Smith getting a lead block, pounds his way forward, very close to the line to gain, but it might depend on the spot. Far side judge seems to be giving him enough, and I think it is a 1st down for Superior. Good hard run by Carson Smith. Ryan Zenner on the stop. And you know you're going to get tough, hard-nosed football when you come up to Superior.
Now they need to key on that back that's lined up next to the quarterback. There it is. He's got the ball.
And a short gain into Chi-Hi territory.
Anytime he's on the side, he is the key to the play.
Stop by number 13, Ryan Zenner.
Ryan Zenner, again, we call his name a lot.
Gain of 4 on the play, 2nd and 6.
Updates from Rice Lake and New Richmond, it is 8-8. And now we're hearing Travis Nias on Twitter. Good carry up the middle for Superior. Inside the 40-yard line, the Spartans pounding it down to the 38. And they've been able to move the ball at times on the ground here.
Oh, yeah.
Munson on this tackle.
Spartan ball, 1st and 10 at the Cardinal 38.
Chi High will receive the second half kick. So you know Superior down 3 scores would love to punch one in with almost no time left. Right up the middle, another hard run for close to 8 yards.
Yeah,
Anderson on the carry.
It gets tiring when they run this high-tempo offense. It's hard to get subs in.
2nd and 2.
Gain of 8, 2nd and 2. Smith, again, the handoff right up the middle. This time, Chi High, a big hit right at the line of scrimmage. That's Brigham Garrett's.
The stop made by number 45, Brigham Garrett.
Garrett's has been our Kelm Law Firm Defensive Player of the Game before. And for the best defense off the field, contact attorney Kerry Kelm and Kelm Law Firm in Chippewa Falls. 3rd and 2.
Once again,
left
key
side,
running
not
back
much
when he's
room.
on the side.
Anderson again on the
That
carry.
defensive line, after getting gashed a couple plays in a row, Matt, now they've locked in here the last couple plays, and they'll need to do it one more time on this drive with a 4th and very short. And you'd think Carson Smith may be calling his own number. He's got a single receiver wide to the right.
Yeah, I would look for a lead play on this one. Either the quarterback following behind the tailback or the tailback.
Another timeout taken. We will take just a 30-second break. Back in half a minute. Big 4th down coming up. WOGO Sports.
My name is Carrie Kelm, and I'm a proud 1993 graduate of Chippewa Falls High School and the owner of Kelm Law Firm in downtown Chippewa Falls. Our firm specializes in family law, including divorce, custody and placement issues, and adoption, as well as criminal defense and restraining orders. With over 2 decades of experience, Kelm Law Firm has the playbook you need for success in the courtroom. Call or text 715-210-8699 for a consultation. For the best defense off the field, call Kelm Law Firm.
Well, it's constant action at Metropolis Resort in Action City in Eau Claire with an arcade, trampoline park, ninja warrior course, go-karts, laser tag, mini golf, a water park, and so much more. Plus on-site restaurants and coffee, metropolisresort.com. Metropolis Resort in Action City. Each week they help us bring you Chi High and McDonald Athletics here on WOGO Sports. Caleb Swenson, Matt Downey up in Superior. We're on the radio and live video streaming on YouTube. Thanks to our video operator, Sam Aberley, and audio producer back at the WOGO home base in Halle, Gavin Bovey. 4th and a short one for Superior. Give right up the middle. Chi High. A hit right at the line of scrimmage. Colin Clary and a host of Cardinals say no. And it's Chi High football. Another turnover on downs.
Well, Chi High's got all 3 timeouts left with 53 seconds left.
Ball carriers number 2, Maxton.
I think that defensive front 7 said enough is enough with those carries right in the A-gap.
Superior's really got a habit, too, of running continuously the same play.
I mean, they always say run it until they prove you can stop it.
Right.
Or prove they can stop it, rather. And Chi High, I think, proved it the last 3 plays.
Yes.
1st and 10, the Cards, leading 19-0. 53 seconds to go and a pocket full of timeouts for Coach Chuck Rakovich. Does he pull out the crisscross on 1st down? No, give right up the middle instead, and not much there. And I think Chi High will take a timeout right away, so we'll be back in 60 seconds on WOGO Sports.
There's nothing like a hot shower on a cold morning. Except when that shower isn't hot. If it's time for a new water heater, call the pros at Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating. Wurzgala installs electric heat pump water heaters that save on energy and provide faster recovery time for hot water. Call for details. Make sure there's plenty of hot water for everyone. Call Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating at 839-0707 or go to wurzgala.com.
Remember when you were a kid and broke that window? Remember how bad you felt when Mom and Dad found out? Mom made everything okay with hot cookies. Dad called White City Glass to fix it. That was years ago. When someone little you know breaks one of your windows, bake the cookies and call White City Glass. They're in the business of fixing broken glass of any kind. White City Glass, helping people of all ages since 1967.
Back to the action here in Superior on WOGO Sports. Jai High, 2nd and 10 from their own 30-yard line. 46 seconds to play, 2 timeouts left. Late going here in the second quarter. Cardinals will get the second half kick. Evan Weiler with 2 wingbacks and a fullback. Flips to Talon Schiltz. Schiltz following blocking right side, but that blocking is blown up, and Schiltz is taken down at the 26-yard line. And we'll see Jai High might be conservative the rest of the half here. They'll get back on the line, but as of now, not taking that final timeout. 3rd and 14, Chippewa Falls from their own 26-yard line. 1 timeout is left for Superior. Weiler, the senior signal caller for Jai High, and a flinch up front.
Flags on the play.
And that'll make 3rd and 16, 3rd and 21. Well, plumbing or heating and cooling emergencies don't take days off, and that's why Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating is available 24/7, serving the Chippewa Valley and surrounding areas since 1969. Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating. Call 839-0707 or go to wurzgala.com. 3rd and 19, Jai High. Clock under 10 ticks left. Weiler under center. Gibbs in the backfield trying to evade a tackle. There is Gavin Schiltz. Schiltz trying to outrun the entire Superior team. He'll just eat up the rest of the clock. And we hit triple zeros after half one. Your score at halftime, Chippewa Falls 19 and Superior nothing. We're back in 3 minutes. We'll have stats, highlights, analysis, scoring summary, all coming ahead in 3 minutes on WOGO Sports.
Start seeing clearly with Eau Claire LASIK. Dr. Lee Hofer treats his patients like family and offers you the most advanced technology. And Eau Claire LASIK has made clearer vision more affordable than ever. Only $17.25 per eye with 0% interest financing for 24 months. And you can stop paying for glasses and contacts. It's time to start seeing clearly. Eau Claire LASIK, state-of-the-art technology and a doctor you can trust. Your consultation is always free. Schedule today at eauclairelasic.com.
Whether it's home ice, home field, or home court, every team knows the advantage of playing at home. And when your real estate search needs that extra boost as well, call me. Hi, I'm Holly Bovey from Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors. And for 25 years, I've been helping families find their homes right here in Chippewa Falls and the surrounding communities. Put my experience to work for you. Buying or selling, it pays to have that home team advantage. Call me anytime at 715-577-HOME or find me at hollybovey.com.
We see your determination to achieve big things. You're on the path to being one of the all-time greats. It's time to add the best of the best in banking to your crew. That's us. Whether you're securing a top home loan or taking the lead among your competition, Nicolet Bank is your dream team. Let's team up to reach your financial goals. Visit NicoletBank.com. Real people, real conversations. Nicolet Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
On the court, the field, and the ice, leaders stand out. They innovate, inspire, and win at the highest level. And at Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, they are the unquestioned leaders in orthopedic, brain, and spine care. Whether it's surgery to get your athlete back in the game or managing chronic pain so you can enjoy life again, call Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine in Altoona and Chippewa Falls, with a new and improved clinic and surgery center now open in Rice Lake. Book your appointment at cvosm.com.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
Great players may get headlines, but it takes teamwork to win championships. And when it comes to your family's dental health, Dr. Daniel Wynn and Dr. Annie McLaughlin have created a championship team at Wynn Family Dentistry.
Wynn Family Dentistry is proud to be a part of our Chippewa Falls community and wishes all our Chi High and McDonald student athletes a safe and successful season.
Go Cards and Go Max from Dr. Daniel Wynn and Dr. Annie McLaughlin at Wynn Family Dentistry in Chippewa Falls.
It's halftime in Superior. Marching band performing here at a jam-packed NBC Spartan Sports Complex. We appreciate Athletic Director Ella Olson and our hosts here at Superior. They've been very welcoming. Chi High has been a little bit of a rude guest so far, leading 19-0 at the break over the winless Superior Spartans. Chi High looking for their first Big Rivers Conference victory and off to a good start, leading by 3 scores, and they will receive the second half kickoff. We've got highlights. We'll get Matt Downey's thoughts as well coming up, but first your scoring summary here on WOGO Sports. In the first quarter with 5:48 to go, a 13-yard Jalen Smith run. Sneak preview here of the scoring summary. Smith is involved in all the scoring so far. A 13-yard Smith run up the middle made it 7-0 Chippewa Falls. Then with 4:18 left in the second quarter, another run by senior Jalen Smith, this time from 6 yards out. PAT was blocked, 13-0 Chippewa Falls. Then with 4:06 left in the half, a 29-yard pass play from Evan Weiler to Jalen Smith. Smith involved in all 3 touchdowns for Chippewa Falls, as you'll hear in our highlights coming up. But very notable about that third score, 2 things. What set it up was the fumble forced and recovered on the kickoff. Chi High's first forced fumble that they've recovered so far this season. The first turnover of the season for Chippewa Falls comes on special teams. They had not recovered a fumble, not intercepted a ball until tonight, and hopefully that just breaks the dam open and Chi High is able to force more turnovers in the second half, but also throughout the second half of this season. So first turnover forced by Chi High in this 2025 campaign led to a 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line, then that 29-yard touchdown pass from senior Evan Weiler to fellow senior Jalen Smith. That was the first touchdown pass of the season for Chippewa Falls as well, and of course, first touchdown reception of the season. So a couple things that had not happened yet this season happened in the space of 2 plays for Chippewa Falls. 2-point conversion, no good. 19-0 is where we stand at halftime. We've got highlights for you coming up in 3 minutes here on WOGO Sports. Chi High off to a good start, leading 19-0 at the break. We're back in 3, halftime from Superior.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
My name is Carrie Kelm, and I'm a proud 1993 graduate of Chippewa Falls High School and the owner of Kelm Law Firm in downtown Chippewa Falls. Our firm specializes in family law, including divorce, custody and placement issues, and adoption, as well as criminal defense and restraining orders. With over 2 decades of experience, Kelm Law Firm has the playbook you need for success in the courtroom. Call or text 715-210-8699 for a consultation. For the best defense off the field, call Kelm Law Firm.
To help simplify life, people are looking to their homes for more comfort and enjoyment. New home builders as well as remodelers are completing their bathroom projects in style with luxury shower doors from White City Glass. 3/8 or half-inch shower doors from White City Glass offer a quality that is evident, making shower time more relaxing any day of the week. Are you ready for luxury, style, and relaxation? Make the right choice for your shower doors. See White City Glass today.
Whether it's in education, business, or athletics, being part of a team is something truly special. This is Jamie Liebrandt, Market President at Northwestern Bank, and every day our team is here for you, for your family, your business, and your community. At Northwestern Bank, you'll find all the technology and services of big banks, but in a personal setting that shows that people are what we value most. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
Citizens of Chippewa, the gauntlet has been thrown. River Country Co-op has Chi-Hi and McDonald's spirit gas pumps located on West River Street in Chippewa Falls. A percentage of every pump goes toward Chi-Hi or McDonald athletic programs. Download the River Country Co-op app and save every day with rewards. Refuel after the game and get 2 for $13 Ovenworks pizza. Don't forget 5-cent Tuesdays or 3 cents every day at the pump. Blue or red, pick your pump. River Country Co-op.
Discover a fun and healthy lifestyle for your entire family at the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley. Benefit from a wide range of fitness opportunities, programs, and events without contracts or joiner fees. Take the first step towards a healthier you. Visit ymca-cv.org today or stop in for a tour at any of our 5 convenient locations. The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley and Chippewa Falls, Eau Claire, and Menominee. See you at the Y.
Halftime here in Superior, looking for scores around the Big Rivers at last check. Rice Lake and New Richmond, 8 apiece. We'll be looking for more scores on that. Checking out Hudson Broadcasting on Twitter, and it looks like right before the half, Hudson took a 14-10 lead over River Falls. So Rice Lake and New Richmond, Hudson and River Falls teams at the top of the BRC as we're at just past the halfway point of the conference season. So looking forward to seeing how those play out and how our game plays out here up north in Superior. Again, confirmation, Hudson is leading River Falls 14-10 at half, and 8 apiece between Rice Lake and New Richmond at last check. Well, how did we get to our 19-0 score here between Chi-Hi and Superior? Well, let's take a listen. Your halftime highlights on WOGO Sports. From the pistol on 4th and 4 from the Chi-Hi 49. Second, 4th down. Smith back to pass. Goes left side. Big hit at the 41-yard line. Might have been dropped beforehand. Laying the wood on that play. Owen Munson, and it's Chi-Hi football.
Cardinals will take over.
That is, you can't let them.
Construction.co. Another 3rd and short halfway through the opening quarter. Chi-Hi still in their first possession. Jalen Smith gets the call left side. He puts his foot in the ground, dancing his way inside the 5, dives to the end zone. Jalen Smith, touchdown, Chippewa Falls.
From 13 yards out for a Cardinal touchdown.
Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok brought to you by Mauer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. Carson Smith, the quarterback. The junior from the pistol trips right, single receiver wide to the left. Immediate pressure, nowhere for Smith to go, and he is pulled down and sacked. Hayden Kidd was in on that stop. Someone else underneath as well, too. Eisenberger may have been the first helmet to the ball. 3rd and 18. Superior from the 40-yard line of Chippewa Falls. 3 receivers right, single receiver left. Pistol with the back behind him. Carson Smith. Smith, immediate heavy pressure, chase from behind, rolled down and sacked. Credit that time for Chippewa Falls. The sack going to Chase Frederick, the senior. 1st and goal from the 6. Double wing, double tight. Weiler under center. Weiler to Jalen Smith. Smith following his blocking left side into the end zone for the 2nd time tonight. Jalen Smith from 6 yards out this time. It is 13-0 Chippewa Falls. Again, the kickoff sends it high into the lights. Picked up on a run at the 18-yard line. Straight ahead. Ball is loose at the 28. Chi-Hi saying they have it. Do they? If they do indeed. Waiting for the call. Chi-Hi football, the first turnover of the season forced by the Cards. It's now 1st and 10 from the 29 of Superior. Weiler with 2 wingbacks and a fullback, sending Banky in motion. Weiler back to pass. Immediate heavy pressure. He's going deep, looking for Jalen Smith. Catches it inside the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown from 29 yards out. A hat trick of touchdowns for Smith.
You lull them to sleep with the double wing, get them sucked up, and then you can sneak in behind them.
Oh, Swenson, Matt Downey up in Superior. We're on the radio and live video streaming on YouTube. Thanks to our video operator, Sam Aberley, and audio producer back at the WOGO home base in Halley, Gavin Bovey. 4th and a short one for Superior. Give right up the middle. Chi High. A hit right at the line of scrimmage. Colin Clary and a host of Cardinals say no. And it's Chi High football. Another turnover on downs. And that's how the first half sounded here on WOGO Sports. Chi High racing out to a 19-0 lead here on homecoming night in Superior against the Spartans. We'll step out and be back in 3 minutes here on WOGO. Hallie Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls, Caleb Swenson, and Matt Downey with you. Sam Aberley, our on-site video producer, audio producer, back at the WOGO studios in Hallie is Gavin Bovey. Share it with a friend. Again, 103.1 FM AM 680 and WOGO.com for the radio broadcast. But if you'd like to watch and listen to Chi High and McDonald Athletics, WOGO Sports on YouTube. Hit subscribe so you're notified every time we go live. WOGO Sports on YouTube. We're back in 3 minutes. WOGO Sports coverage of Chi High football on the road at Superior at the half. The Cardinals lead the Spartans 19-0. Back in 3.
From businesses to homes, rental properties to ATVs, think Mauer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. Family run for 4 generations, Mauer Sperry Insurance is one of the oldest insurance agencies in the country, with coverage you can count on from a local team you trust. As an independent insurance agency, we find the companies that best fit your family's needs and budget. Based in Chippewa Falls, Mauer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses. Learn more and get a quote at MauerINS.com.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
Hi, I'm Justin Check, lifetime member of the Check Law Office team. As a former Chi High and college quarterback and now a Division II quarterbacks coach, I know the importance of having a solid team on your side. Athletics has also taught me the importance of leadership, community, and dedication. These are the same skills that my dad brought to the Chippewa Valley and built his firm around 25 years ago. Communication, dedication, experience, trust. The same characteristics you want in a team, you need in your attorney. The Check Law Firm motto has always been teamwork. Don't hesitate to join our team.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
Citizens of Chippewa, the gauntlet has been thrown. River Country Co-op has Chi High and McDonald Spirit gas pumps located on West River Street in Chippewa Falls. A percentage of every pump goes toward Chi High or McDonald athletic programs. Download the River Country Co-op app and save every day with rewards. Refuel after the game and get 2 for $13 Ovenworks pizza. Don't forget 5-cent Tuesdays or 3 cents every day at the pump. Blue or red, pick your pump. RiverCountryCoop.com.
You've got big financial goals, so you need the right banking team and a strategic game plan to get you there. That's where Nicolet Bank comes in, the team with a winning record of helping individuals and business owners like you achieve financial success. Whether you're aiming to score your dream home or put up points for your business, we're here to help you win. Get started at NicoletBank.com. Real people, real conversations. Nicolet Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Halftime here in Superior, Hall of Fame night and homecoming night for the Spartans. They trail your Chippewa Falls Cardinals 19-0, and Chi High will receive the second half kickoff in a few minutes. We've mentioned that Jalen Smith has accounted for all 3 touchdowns for Chi High tonight. 2 on the ground and 1 through the air from fellow senior Evan Weiler. A look at some of the stats for Chi-High coming into this game. We mentioned 19.2 points per game offensively. They've given up 31.4 points per game on average defensively. Well, they've already scored 19 points here in the first half and haven't allowed a point. So that certainly is helping those statistics trend in a better direction. Chi-High has been strong on the ground throughout the season. 6.1 rushing yards per carry, almost 1,300 yards on the ground in those first 5 contests. 1-4 on this season, Superior 0-5, and Chi-High again trying to get that first Big Rivers Conference victory. Already a couple firsts in this game tonight, forcing the first turnover of the year and their first passing touchdown. When you look at the stats so far coming into this game passing-wise, Talon Schiltz, 26 for 49, 53% completion percentage for 289 yards, no touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Evan Weiler had just thrown the ball once. That was in New Richmond when he came in relief of Schiltz, and 1 for 1 for 32 yards to Jalen Smith. And no touchdowns yet for Evan Weiler until this game, where, again, he's 1 for 1 for 29 yards and a touchdown to Jalen Smith. Smith coming into this game on the ground, 55 carries, about 11 per game for 333 yards, 6.1 yards per carry, and 2 rushing touchdowns. Well, he's doubled that to 4 rushing touchdowns with his 2 totes for TDs tonight. Luke Zenner came into the game averaging 6 rushes per game, 30 carries for 139 yards, 4.6 yards per carry, and a touchdown. Gavin Schiltz, 11.2 yards per carry, just 13 carries, but for 145 yards coming into this game and 3 touchdowns. Tyler Banky has been more of the workhorse, even though they've been balanced offensively, and he came into this game averaging 13 carries per game, amounted to 68 carries for 464 yards to lead the team. Also 6.8 yards per carry and 5 touchdowns for Banky. And Matt Downey, overall, first half, a lot of what you were hoping for, and certainly now it's a matter of getting the ball back to start the third quarter, making sure you cash in on the chance to go up 4 scores.
Yes. And with the homecoming, the longer halftime, we can't afford not to stay on the gas.
And again, I heard even outside the locker room, coming into the game, some of the guys talking about, hey, playing at our level, not theirs. Again, a superior team that's young and has struggled at times, and saying we don't want to play down maybe to their perceived level. We want to play at ours and elevate ours. And so far, again, they've scored 19, and that's what they averaged coming into the game. Haven't given up a single point yet. Hadn't forced a turnover yet. They've done that. Hadn't passed for a touchdown yet. They've done that. So checking some boxes, and you want to keep that momentum rolling and first off finish this game, and then hope it springboards you into those final 3 of the season.
Yes. Yeah, they gotta, like I said, just stay on the gas. Offense is out first. Put one in the end zone, and just keep it rolling.
When you look at what they're doing offensively, what jumps out to you for Chi-High?
The way they're just grinding the defense down. Like I said before, I saw 4 or 5 players at least on Superior that didn't leave the field when the offense switched over to defense. Yeah. Now, when you have to be out there for first down, second down, third down, and then they get another first down, that's just tiring on the defense, and it's frustrating. You feel like you're out there forever. And if they can just keep that going, you'll wear them down into just kind of giving up.
And Chi-High certainly, again, hoping that they can continue to press right away here as we begin the third quarter, which happens in 2 minutes here on WOGO Sports. Back in 2.
At Post Glass and Mirror, quality comes first. Maybe you need a beautiful storefront window or a show-stopping custom shower door. Post Glass and Mirror can custom cut glass and mirrors and offers quick replacement of fogged or broken windows. And if your windshield takes a hit, they offer free mobile service and can recalibrate the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for all makes and models. Post Glass and Mirror is also hiring auto glass technicians, window installers, and in-shop repair technicians. For commercial, home, and auto glass, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls.
Start seeing clearly with Eau Claire LASIK. Dr. Lee Hofer treats his patients like family and offers you the most advanced technology. And Eau Claire LASIK has made clearer vision more affordable than ever. Only $17.25 per eye with 0% interest financing for 24 months. And you can stop paying for glasses and contacts. It's time to start seeing clearly Eau Claire LASIK, state-of-the-art technology and a doctor you can trust. Your consultation is always free. Schedule today at eauclairelasic.com.
Winning. A rush of exhilaration. Winning. The triumph of victory. Winning. Bringing home what you've always wanted.
Hey, bidder. Don't delay. Bid today at Wisconsin Surplus Online Auction. We sell anything and everything from vehicles, heavy equipment, collectibles, and more. WisconsinSurplus.com. Auctions run 24/7. Bid, buy, and sell with Wisconsin Surplus. Be a winner.
Grow your savings with Royal Credit Union's great certificate rates. Choose a 4.10% APY 12-month certificate or a 3.75% APY 9-month certificate. Royal certificates have no minimum opening balance for fast and easy opening. Open a certificate at any Royal office or online at rcu.org/certificate saver. APY equals annual percentage yield. Early withdrawal penalties could reduce earnings and principal. APY accurate as of 7/28/25. Insured by NCUA.
Just about ready to start the second half here on WOGO Sports. Caleb Swenson, Matt Downey with you. Gavin Bovey, our audio engineer at the WOGO studios in Halle. Video producer, camera operator on site is Sam Aberley. Well, plumbing or heating and cooling emergencies don't take days off, and neither does Wiersgala Plumbing and Heating. They serve the Chippewa Valley and surrounding areas since 1969, and they do so 24/7. Wiersgala Plumbing and Heating, call 839-0707 or go to wiersgala.com. Wiersgala Plumbing and Heating, one of the great sponsors making these broadcasts possible. After the game, we'll have your Postgame show brought to you by Postglass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. First kickoff of the night for Superior, and number 14, Reed Bertagnoli is the kicker.
They just tried to pop one up into the middle of our return last time. You got to watch for anything.
Bertagnoli, the run-up.
And there it is.
And the kick, again, it's popped up to the up back. That looks to be Luke Zenner, I believe.
Kick is covered by
the 30-yard line.
Number 11, Luke Zenner.
Just trying a little squib kick. They're going to try anything to win that.
And honestly, after Jalen Smith has taken 2 kicks back in the first 5 games of the season, I don't think you want to kick anywhere near him. And Gavin Schiltz, kind of the same story.
Oh, yeah.
So Chi-I will start 1st and 10.
Yeah, you got to try anything to change your momentum in this game.
2 wing backs and a fullback. Evan Weiler, the senior signal caller under center for Coach Rajkovic. Jalen Smith. Smith finds a crease, 35, 40-yard line, and Jalen Smith continuing his double-digit yards per carry average as he's up to the 45-yard line, 46, make it gain of 16, Matt, on first down.
That looks like we got a face mask.
That'll add a little bit more on top of that. Well, at Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, their team of highly trained sports medicine, orthopedic surgeons, and athletic trainers will get you back in the game. Find them in Altoona and Chippewa Falls with a new clinic and surgery center in Rice Lake. Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Third quarter, Chi-Hi leading 19-0, 10 seconds in. And that face mask, the 15-yard variety. And so Chi-Hi first foray into Spartan territory in the second half. Again, that last check, Hudson was leading River Falls 14-10. And Rice Lake and New Richmond were tied at 8. Single receiver, Kestner out to the right. Evan Weiler. Wheels and gives right up the middle, pounding forward inside the 35-yard line. Good tough carry that time for Tyler Benke. And Benke inside the 30 and down to the, rather inside the 35 and down to the 34. Benke getting close to 500 yards rushing on the season now.
Well, he keeps his feet going, and he always falls forward.
Second and 4.
And you love that. You love that about him. Gain of 6. Almost a minute into the second half. Coming up after the game, we'll name our Kelm Law Firm Defensive Player of the Game, brought to you by attorney Kerry Kelm. For the best defense off the field, contact Kelm Law Firm in Chippewa Falls at 715-210-8699. Chi-Hi rushes to the line. Kestner to the right. Back to pass. Weiler looking for Kestner. Got him open. Can't quite connect inside the 5-yard line. Ian Kester reaching out for that one. He'd beaten his man by a couple yards maybe. And the pass just beyond his fingertips. Like the shot play, though.
Just needed a little more air under the ball.
3rd and 4. 10:34 to go in the in the third quarter. Cardinals leading by 3 scores, looking for more in their opening possession of the second half.
Yeah, you got to take a shot like that every once in a while when they're putting 9 in the box.
2 wingbacks and a fullback. Banky spins out of one attempted tackle inside the 30-yard line, very close to a first down. I think he's got the 28, maybe the 27-yard line. Tyler Banky, good hard run.
Once again, first contact was 3 yards back from where he ended up.
You talk about falling forward, but also pushing, pulling, whatever he needs to do to keep momentum going.
Absolutely.
A strong push as usual from that offensive line.
They deserve a lot of credit here because they're matching up right on them for numbers, even outnumbering our offensive line in some cases.
Weiler under center, 1st and 10. From the 28-yard line, Weiler back to pass again. Weiler looking for Gavin Schiltz. It's inside the 5-yard line. Did he catch that? Oh, my. Gavin Schiltz ducked underneath the defender and somehow hauled it in. A circus catch. Or was that Banky over there? Either way, what an incredible catch. I thought it was 32, Gavin Schiltz. I'll have to check the replay on our...
Whomever it was, that was pure concentration and a great catch.
And so Chi High, 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. Weiler going to keep it himself. Rather gave it right up the middle and faked to everyone else, including me out, and Luke Zenner right up the middle.
There's another one. He just falls forward, runs hard.
And Luke Zenner makes it 25-0 Chippewa Falls. Zenner, his 2nd touchdown of the season. Well done by Luke. 3-yard touchdown run by Zenner. Cards will go for 2. Colin Clary, the bulldozer, untouched into the end zone. 2-point conversion, good. 27-0 Chippewa Falls. We're back in 60 seconds on WOGO Sports.
On the court, the field, and the ice, leaders stand out. They innovate, inspire, and win at the highest level. And at Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, they are the unquestioned leaders in orthopedic, brain, and spine care. Whether it's surgery to get your athlete back in the game or managing chronic pain so you can enjoy life again, call Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine in Altoona and Chippewa Falls, with a new and improved clinic and surgery center now open in Rice Lake. Book your appointment at cvosm.com.
Looking for a little more comfort in your life? Call the experts at Kurth Heating and Cooling, your local employee-owned factory-authorized carrier dealer. Kurth technicians are the authorities at getting peak performance from your heating and cooling system. You could even find yourself saving money on your energy bill. They work on most brands of equipment, so call Kurth first. They have ways of making you very comfortable. Turn to the experts, Kurth Heating and Cooling.
Back here on WOGO Sports, you mentioned Matt Downey, Jake Westaby with an absolute pancake on that touchdown run by Luke Zenner. And we did confirm it was Tyler Banky who made that incredible catch. My apologies to Tyler for not noticing that right away. Kickoff booms all the way back to the 6-yard line.
Oh.
Head to the 15, the 20, and maybe the 23, 24-yard line. 27-0 Chi High.
Seeing a little bit of extracurriculars out there. That's where Chip also needs to stay disciplined, is don't react.
Absolutely, because again, the frustration certainly would start to mount as Superior, with a lot of time in the game though, still perhaps sees themselves headed toward a 6th straight loss this season. Off the right side, Luzajic, good to see him back out there. He took a hard hit after about 2 yards.
Ryan Zenner on the stop.
Ryan Zenner that time on the tackle for Chippewa Falls.
2nd and 8.
Gain of just a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up for Chi-Hi. And Superior.
Carson Smith on the carry.
Carson Smith keeps it himself, and running into the heart of that line, he's not getting a lot of movement, not a lot of push.
3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. They got 2 downs. They're gonna take a shot right here.
Smith back to pass, now rolling out to his left, gonna tuck it and run, and Smith twisting past the 35-yard line for a first down.
Number 10, Carson Smith.
Carson Smith has run hard, run well.
He's dropped by number 52, Landon Barrier.
Barrier on the stop. We've called his name a couple times tonight.
He's one of those relentless players, too.
1st and 10 from the 36. Right up the middle, I believe that's Luzajic again across the 40.
Luzajic on the carry.
And Maxton Luzajic up close to the 42-yard line for Superior.
Ryan Zenner on the stop.
We just got to stay disciplined in our defensive backfield, though. It looks like they're going to try to lull you to sleep with that run, and then try to go deep.
And Superior all night has been looking for that spark, looking for that big play. Haven't gotten it yet against this Cardinal defense. Luzajic pounds his way close to a first down. Looks like he's going to be about a half-yard shy. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter, and proud to support local athletics. Northwestern Bank. 3rd and a short 1. Musser on the stop. Some beef in the backfield for Superior. So they're bringing Beckett Selden, 6'4", 235, kind of that H-back. Smith follows Selden across the 45-yard line, got the first down with ease, and cut down shy of midfield at the 49. Don't forget to check out WOGO.com to see what broadcasts are coming up next. We'll have McDonald Volleyball on the road at Elk Mound on Tuesday night. Chi-Hi next Friday night.
That game, good for a Spartan first down.
Is on the road at DC Everest. Carson Smith calls his own number again. Smith inside the 45-yard line, and Smith running hard down to the 41.
Drew Musser on the stop.
Musser again on the stop for Chippewa Falls. Good hard running
2nd and 2.
for Carson Smith. Gain of 8. Give straight up the middle, close to a first down. I think Chi-Hi might have held there. Looks to be 3rd and short. Also need to mention our WOGO sports calendar at WOGO.com. Big volleyball match for Coach Luke Heidke-Starks and the Lady Cards Thursday the 2nd of October. Chi-Hi against Eau Claire North. Smith runs right into the line. He's close to a first down at the 40. And looks like he just got past the 40 and down to the 39 to move the chains for Superior. 27-0 Chippewa Falls. But Superior playing with some pride, some fight here, and a lot of time left with half of the 3rd quarter to go.
Now they got that tailback lined up to the side. There he goes he's the key to the play.
Another hard run by Superior.
Looks like they're trying to do the same thing to us as we did to them and just grind it out. It's very wearing on a defense.
Anderson on the carry.
That was Anderson on the run for Superior. Thomas Anderson, just a sophomore, 5'10", 180. A lot of sophomores playing for Coach Rob Scott. As we mentioned, taking some lumps this sophomore class in particular, but you've got a junior at quarterback who plays well. You've got a lot of talented sophomores out there, and so Superior, again, it's been a rough go of it in recent years, but it seems like Coach Scott might have his team on the rise next couple seasons. Luzajic, the carry right side.
Yeah, they're going to continue to do that until we stop it.
Zayach inside the 25-yard line, down to the 24, maybe the 23, and Brigham Garrett's again made a stop. 2nd and 8 after a run of just 2 yards. Carson Smith, the fake, rolling out to his left, heavy pressure. He's sandwiched and pulled down. Carson Parker, I believe, was in on that stop. Big number 68, Noah King, I think as well, but Ryan Zenner, whose name we've called so many times.
They've tried for that pass, but we are getting good pressure.
3rd and 9 with 2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Carson Smith gives to Luzajic, and Luzajic off left guard. Doesn't quite get down to the 20. Gain of 4.5 or so. 4th down, Superior. Superior has Tripp Rao, the sophomore. Again, one of many sophomores. Wide out to the left, twin receivers right. From the gun, give to Luzajic. Luzajic being pursued, chased down from behind, flags fly. He goes hard to the turf. And 4th and 5, pending that flag. It could be another turnover on downs forced by the Chippewa Falls defense. Wait for the indication. You'd think maybe a hold on a stretch play like that.
Holding the call against Spartans.
And that penalty will be declined. It is a holding penalty and another turnover on downs forced. And as Superior were starting to maybe get a little momentum grinding that drive out, Matt.
They tried to keep going with what was working for them, and Chippewa recognized it and made the play.
The Cardinal ball.
Made the adjustments, and now the Cards leading 27-0, have 4:18 left to play in the 3rd quarter, trying to really blow this one open. 2 wingbacks and a fullback, Zenner behind Weiler, the senior. 2 tight ends, 1st and 10 from their own 23. Man in motion left to right. That's Talon Schiltz. Schiltz turning the corner, 25-30, 35-40, and Schiltz a big hit at the 45-yard line. He pops right back up. Talon Schiltz showing the speed.
He is a weapon.
Wow. 1st and 10 from the 23 up to the 44, a gain of 21, and that Cardinal first down brought to you by Ashley Construction, your first choice for a custom home. Learn more at ashleyconstruction.co. That's ashleyconstruction.co. Both Schiltz boys are in the backfield right now. Look out. 1st and 10 from the 44. Gavin Schiltz left side. Schiltz, 50-yard line, 45. He's in a foot race. 30-yard line and taken down from behind. Gavin Schiltz and Talon Schiltz. Consecutive gashing runs for Chippewa Falls, and they're knocking on the door of the red zone, leading 27-0.
Either one of them in open space is just, it's not fun for a defense.
Under 4 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. Herman leads the group back to the line. Kestner split out to the right to keep the defense honest. Jalen Smith back out there at wingback. Pistol look, flared out to Kestner. Kestner has a 1-on-2, trying to turn the corner, hits the brakes, evades one tackle inside the 15-yard line. Ian Kestner, a gain of 13 yards, the athletic sophomore.
Number 19, Ian Kestner.
Well done. Kestner, 6 foot 170. And they just got him out in space. That's what Chi High has done well on this drive, is get your playmakers in open space.
Well, like I said, they've got the weapons. It was just the experience that needed to come along. And, yeah, I really see this team turning a corner and finishing strong.
Kestner again on the right side in the slot look now. The ball on the near hash. 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Jalen Smith, who has 3 touchdowns, the right wing back. Jet sweep look to Smith, and Smith met right at the line of scrimmage and pushed back until the whistle blows. Maybe lost a yard or 2. Superior player is a little bit slow to get up, now back on his feet. So play continues.
I'd like to see him continue to go to Kestner if they're going to give him.
They'll sub him out now for Luke Thompson, but
8 yards over there.
Under 3 minutes to go. Loss of 3 on that play, so 2nd and 13 Chippewa Falls from the 17 of Superior with a 27-0 lead. Weiler under center. Weiler, the flip right side, that's Talon Schiltz. Schiltz darts straight forward inside the 10-yard line, down to the 5 and down to the 4. 13-yard run for Talon Schiltz.
Trip Rao on the stop.
Rao on the hit for Superior, but not before Schiltz did the damage once again, and now the junior checks out in favor of fellow junior Tyler Banky. Weiler jogging back to the huddle. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Chi-Hi on the doorstep once again.
Like I said earlier, they underestimate some of the Schultz boys a lot of the time. They tried to arm tackle, and that will never work.
1st and goal from the 4. Weiler under center. Double wing, double tight. Right side, Tyler Banky. Banky picking his way through traffic. Banky darts in the end zone. Touchdown, Chippewa Falls. It's 33-0 Chi-Hi. Tyler Banky finds pay dirt once again. The junior leading the Cardinals coming into this game with 5 rushing touchdowns, now has 6. Half dozen on the season, 33 on the board for Chi-Hi, matching their highest scoring output of the season. And now they'll go for 2 with Jalen Smith split out to the right. Clary again bulldozes his way into the end zone. He is in. 2-point conversion good. 35-0 Chi-Hi. Back in 1 minute. WOGO Sports.
Building a custom home can be daunting, but it doesn't have to be. At Ashley Construction, we make the process seamless and enjoyable. With 3D drafting, thoughtful design, accurate estimates, and expert guidance from start to finish, we take the stress out of building your dream home. Our innovative processes and the latest technology ensure a fun and rewarding experience. Our talented team of experts is dedicated to creating your high-quality custom home. Enjoy the full design build experience right here in the Chippewa Valley. Contact Ashley Construction today to get started.
The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, now with 5 membership branches in Chippewa Falls, Eau Claire, and Menominee, a tennis center, a sports center, 2 early learning communities, and Camp Manitou. Join our community and discover your why. The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley. Visit ymca-cv.org or stop in for a tour at any of our convenient locations today. That's ymca-cv.org. See you at the Y.
The run-up and the kick from Gavin Schiltz. Far side of the field, fielded at the 7-yard line outside the number. Now cutting back between the hashes, running laterally, and that's not a good idea. Spilled at the 10-yard line. Big hit that time for Chippewa Falls. One of the first CF helmets to the ball was Carter Johnson, the 6'2 senior.
99.
And also 99, Deegan McGinnis, 6 foot 175, the sophomore.
That is the definition of discipline and staying in your lane.
Post Glass Postgame Show brought to you by Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls will be coming up after the game. We still have a quarter to go, but running clock situation now. Chi-Hi leading 35-0. New quarterback out there for the Superior Spartans, and that's number 6, Luke Lundgren, another one of that talented sophomore class, 5'10", 180. Just over a minute to play in the third quarter. Twin receivers right, single receiver left. Back to pass Lundgren. Now he's going to duck it and go straight ahead. Lundgren making a man miss, 15-20. Big collision at the 30-yard line. Gavin Schiltz upended him. Lundgren, a nice carry. Owen Munson was out there as well on the stop.
As a coach, I preach it all the time. Go low, take out the legs. They can't run without him. He is textbook on that.
Half a minute to play in the third quarter. Lundgren give up the middle. I think that's Lazic. It is. Maxton Lazic across the 35-yard line up to the 38. We'll see if Superior elects to run another play here before the end of the third quarter.
It's really nice to see Chi-Hi playing with a lot of energy. They're putting hats on the ball. They're coming downhill and making some good hits.
Also scored more points tonight than they have in a game so far in this 2025 season. Lundgren calls his own number again, and this time grabbed by the ankles and pulled down. Hediger, a great stop, and that'll bring us to the final frame. We're back in 60 seconds with the fourth quarter after 3. Chi-High leads Superior 35-0, back in 1 minute.
Great players may get headlines, but it takes teamwork to win championships. And when it comes to your family's dental health, Dr. Daniel Wynn and Dr. Annie McLaughlin have created a championship team at Wynn Family Dentistry.
Wynn Family Dentistry is proud to be a part of our Chippewa Falls community and wishes all our Chi-High and McDonald student athletes a safe and successful season.
Go Cards and go Max from Dr. Daniel Wynn and Dr. Annie McLaughlin at Wynn Family Dentistry in Chippewa Falls.
I'm Luke Lucier.
And I'm Dana Lucier.
And at Peterson Volker Funeral Chapel and Cremation Services, we are honored to serve our Chippewa Falls community.
In life's hardest times, we are there for you and your family. No one should walk through grief alone.
At Peterson Volker, we know that every life is unique.
Which is why we create a personalized service to honor their legacy.
Compassion and kindness in the moments you need it most.
Learn more at petersonvolker.com.
That's petersonvolker.com.
Welcome back. WOGO Sports coverage of Chi-High football. Dave Hutzler letting me know, though I actually did see it myself as well. I must beg forgiveness from Ryan Zenner. He was the one who made that play, not Owen Hediger. And Ryan Zenner has been all over the field tonight for Chippewa Falls. Lundgren calling his own number again, right up the middle, past the 40-yard line.
Luke Lundgren, the ball carrier.
Luke Lundgren, the sophomore. Running clock here with a 35-0 lead for Chippewa Falls. Good to have you with us wherever you might be from. Chi-High football on WOGO Sports. Post-Glass post-game show coming up afterward, brought to you by Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Another short carry. Lazic did not get far.
No one has claimed the 50-50 number yet. Again, the winning ticket number.
Cardinals again, previous high score in a game this season was 33. A 33-6 victory over Eau Claire Memorial. This time the Cards coming out on the road, putting up 35 so far against Superior. Showing blitz, Lundgren back to pass. Going deep and well shot over everyone. Maybe the closest person to the ball was Riley Meyer, the sophomore for Chi-High. Munson also in the area. And the clock continues to roll on 3rd and long. Two receivers wide right outside the numbers, single receiver wide left. Lundgren rolling out to his right, wants to run, and he's pulled down after a very short gain. No room for Superior. Just getting up off the bottom of that pile.
Stop made by number
For Chi-High, Gus Karani. And Karani, I believe, I'll have to double check the stats here. It's a little dark in the booth, but Karani, I believe, was leading the team in tackles for loss coming into this game. 4th and 8, Superior. Lundgren back to pass. The sophomore over the middle, incomplete, right through the arms of his intended receiver. He was looking for Aiden Parks, this senior, and it's another turnover on downs. Ball back to the Cards.
Got a little break on that one because he was open.
Just over 9:40 to go. Clock continues to run as the Cards have a 35-0 lead. And there's been a big crowd on hand. A really beautiful night up here in Superior.
Yeah, like I said, both times I've been up here, it's been great.
Cards 1st and 10 from the 43 of Superior. Talon Schiltz gets the call, and look out, Talon Schiltz dragged down by a shoulder pad, maybe a face mask as a flag flies. Talon Schiltz had designs of taking that one 43 yards to pay dirt before he was lassoed, and you know what, kind of insult to injury here, holding against Chippewa Falls. You put those Schiltz boys in the backfield at the wingbacks, and that presents some trouble.
Absolutely. It's like I said, you get those guys in open space, they are dangerous.
think we may have had a change at quarterback for Chi High as well, too. I thought I saw Bo Ashley, the sophomore, come in. He's hard to miss at 6'4". And Ashley is under center now for Chi High with a running clock. 1st and 14. Fumble on the snap. The Cards look like they got it back.
That's another one of those growing pains things.
Caleb Duffy, the junior. Talk about big fellows on the offensive line. Duffy is 6'7", 235. Got in there, got on the ball.
Yeah, we've been talking about our running backs and how hard they run, but I think they owe a steak dinner to our offensive line.
Yes.
Those big boys got to push tonight.
Carson Parker, Noah King, a combined 14 Division II offers, I believe, over 4 states. Left side, hard run for Chippewa Falls. A stiff arm and still loose inside the 25 and down to the 20. Deegan McGinnis, the sophomore.
Number 99, Deegan McGinnis.
Nice carry there for McGinnis. Chi High knocking on the door of the red zone again.
There is one of those kids you love to see do well. It's just great attitude. Good kid. Hard worker.
1st and 10 on the near hash. 22-yard line. Ashley under center. Off the right side this time. New ball carrier is Riley Meyer, another sophomore. 5'10", 180. Gunnar Herman a little slow to get up, which is not what you want to see. Herman going back to the huddle for Chi High. Afterward on the Postgame show, brought to you by Postglass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. We'll have your post-game analysis. We'll chat with head coach Chuck Rakovich down on the field. Look at other scores around the Big Rivers Conference and give you your second half highlights. 2nd and 10 after no gain on 1st down. Superior up to the task on 2nd down as well. Short carry for Dane Christa. Another part of that sophomore class, 5'9", 165. Good to see the sophomores getting some reps here at the end, Matt.
Yeah, that's one of the things that's nice about a 35-0 game is you get some experience for them. The game speed's a little different.
Meyer left wing back. Flip to the opposite side. Getting what he can was Christa. 4th down, Deegan McGinnis, excuse me. That time on the carry. 4th down for Chippewa Falls.
Yeah, if they get some of those sophomores, some experience, it just adds to the depth that Chi High has and the difficulty of preparing for them.
4th and a long 8, maybe 4th and 9 for Bo Ashley and company. 35-0 ball game. Double wing, double tight for Ashley, the sophomore. Bo Ashley rolling out right side, trying to keep it himself, and he's lassoed down from behind, back at the 25-yard line. The ball will go back to the Superior Spartans as they trail here on their homecoming night, 35-0. Chi High defense presumably would just need to stop the Spartans one more time here to preserve the shutout.
Once again, you see a lot of new numbers out there, and it's nice to see kids getting experience at this level.
Coming up, that post-game show brought to you by Postglass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Postglass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls, postglassandmirror.com. Carry off the right side up to the 31-yard line.
Stopped by number 30, Dane Christa.
Dane Christa on the tackle. Right back to the line, Lundgren. Give to his tailback, twisting past the 35 up to the 36. Uzajic, another strong carry. And the clock keeps rolling.
Rick Charette with the stop for the Cardinals.
Charette on the tackle for Chippewa Falls. A 3 wide, Lundgren going deep. He's got a man open, caught inside the 35-yard line. Good pitch and catch. That time looking for number 8, Liam Flores, the senior. And Lundgren put the ball on him.
That was a good toss.
First and 10.
It was a big gain, but the experience of knowing what to look for now at corner is valuable also.
Two receivers right, single receiver wide to the left. Lundgren back to pass again. Short drop. Flares it right side out of the hands of his intended receiver. Looking for Aiden Parks, another senior. Clock just over 3 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter, excuse me. And Chi High marching toward their first conference victory. Trying to preserve a shutout now. Lundgren to Luzajic. Luzajic right side, and he is upended and spilled back at the 33-yard line. Great play. I think that was Brick Charette again.
That was Brick. Great read at middle.
Charette, the senior, 5'10", 195. The clock not the ally right now, the Superior Spartans. Lundgren, the sophomore, flushed out to his left after he was looking to pass, and Lundgren, big carry inside the 25-yard line, and a flag flies at the end as Lundgren hits the 20, enough for a Spartan first down. We'll await the call here. I don't know if that was something at the end of the play or not. But Lundgren showed his north-south ability. This sophomore class has some talent for Superior. Penalty against Chippewa Falls.
Well, the coach for Superior is only in his second year, too. I think he's got a decent offensive scheme. He's just got to get it integrated with the program. And they could be dangerous.
So 15-yard face mask, and Superior has an opportunity here with just over 90 seconds to play. Try to punch one in, and that would certainly bring the crowd to life. Lundgren, delayed give, Chi High blows it up in the backfield.
With the carry is number 2, Maxton
Luzajic had nowhere to go. Unfortunately, Luzajic is down at the 15-yard line. Landon Barrier was one of the first hats to the ball. We're going to take a quick 30-second break here on WOGO Sports. Back in half a minute on WOGO.
From businesses to homes, rental properties to ATVs, think Mauer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. Family run for 4 generations, Mauer Sperry Insurance is one of the oldest insurance agencies in the country, with coverage you can count on from a local team you trust. As an independent insurance agency, we find the companies that best fit your family's needs and budget. Based in Chippewa Falls, Mauer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses. Learn more and get a quote at MauerINS.com.
Chi High football on WOGO Sports. Injured player still down for Superior with 1:16 left.
Landon Barrier on that last tackle, he's another one of those that you love to see do well. He's a great attitude, very coachable kid, and just relentless. He's one of those that we figuratively say would run through a brick wall for you.
Yeah, and he is a name that we've called several times here tonight. Unfortunately, a Superior player is still down at the 15-yard line. We are going to take another quick 30-second break here on WOGO Sports and be back. Late going in the game, Chi High leading the Spartans 35-0.
Hi, this is Dave Check, attorney and owner of the Check Law Office. I've been a part of the Chippewa Falls community for most of my life. It's where I grew up and where I started my practice. My motto at the Check Law Office has always been to provide people with the same legal service that I would expect if my own family needed an attorney. You meet with me directly and you are treated like part of the team. My goal has always been to get problems solved as efficiently and inexpensively as possible. I have proudly fought for Chippewa Falls on the field, as a coach, and as an attorney. Don't hesitate to add the Check Law Office to your team.
Left to go in the fourth quarter. Unfortunately, not a sight anyone wanted to see here. A Superior player down at the 15-yard line and has stayed down for quite a while. And We're hoping the young man's all right. Again, lower leg, possibly knee injury, but nothing we want to speculate on, but certainly hoping that it's nothing serious for Superior, as they've had a battle in most games, but just have struggled to find the win column in the last couple years. And we talk about some of the talented youth that Coach Rob Scott has, and certainly have to tip our caps here tonight, Matt Downey, to just the support they're getting from the community as well, too. I think sometimes it's easy for communities to be fair weather fans when the team isn't winning, and man, we just saw a great crowd, and they've stayed for this game, too. I mean, homecoming night obviously brings everyone out, but this Superior team that has struggled in the win column, and certainly they're have to be feeling the love from their fans.
It's not for lack of effort. I mean, they came out firing on all cylinders. It could be a number of things. I mean, they have some good athletes.
And Luzajic, again, the player down for Coach Scott and Superior. He is back on his feet, and he did go out with an injury earlier in the game. It was great to see that young man able to come back into the contest, but unfortunately this seems for the junior like it's probably the end of his night, as he's being helped to the sideline. And we'll certainly wish him the best for a speedy recovery, and that he'll be able to get out and play again soon. A very talented junior, Maxton Luzajic. And we mentioned,
you never want to see somebody come off the field like that.
You know, even in the freshman game, a number of Superior players were banged up in that one as well, too. It's a physical sport, and the Spartans play hard, play physical, and Chi High has matched that physicality here tonight.
Yeah, they're down, but it's certainly not from lack of effort. They've played the whole way through.
And I think that's what Coach Scott and his staff have to be very pleased about, win or loss, when you have guys who are out there playing with their hair on fire, playing tough, playing hard, playing to the final whistle. That's something that you have to be proud of, and you can build a program around that kind of effort.
Yes, you can. And Chi High has matched that, and they have not been confused about where the ball's going or what the play is on defense. And I talked to Coach Berger at halftime, and the film time was up this week, and that definitely, I think, has something to do with it.
So a minute 16 left, 2nd and 14. Lundgren rolling out, looking to the end zone, got a man open, knocked away at the last minute. Talon Schiltz chasing that one down and batting it out the back of the end zone. Well done by Talon Schiltz, playing corner out there on an island, had great coverage.
Broken up by number 15, Isaiah Hermans.
Lundgren calls his own number. He's chased down from behind. Nowhere to go for Lundgren. And that was Braden Runstrom, the senior, who made the stop. In the final minute of play here. Back to pass, Lundgren, flushed out to his left, looks like he just wants to keep, and he's chased down by Runstrom again, knocked out of bounds on 4th down. And 4th down becomes 1st down for Chippewa Falls, and the Cardinal defense pitches the shutout.
And now you get to go into the best formation in football.
Might not even need to with the running clock here. They might let it trickle to triple zeros. And as we hit zeros at the NBC Spartan Sports Complex in Superior, your final score: Chippewa Falls 35, Superior nothing. Chi High, their first Big Rivers Conference victory of this season. They are now 2-4 on the season. Superior Falls 2-0-6. We'll come back. shortly with the Post Glass Postgame Show, brought to you by Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls, postglassandmirror.com. Don't go anywhere. We'll have Matt's conversation with head coach Chuck Rakovich down on the field. We'll regale you with the highlights and scoring summary of this one as well. That's all ahead in 3.5 minutes on WOGO Sports. WOGO Halley, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls, back in 3.5.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
Location. It's very important. But what happens when you can't get to the glass repair shop to fix your windshield? Call White City Glass. They'll come to you. It doesn't matter if you're in Abbotsford, Arcadia, Rice Lake, or Hudson, or any place in between. They've installed thousands of windshields in thousands of places for 50 years. They know what they're doing. It's your car. It's your choice. Tell your insurance company you insist on White City Glass.
White City Glass. Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
Hi, I'm Holly Bovey from Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors. My husband and I are lifelong residents of Chippewa Falls, and as Chi-Hi alumni, we are proud to support all Chippewa Falls athletics and activities. Chippewa Falls really is a great place to live, work, and raise a family. I've been helping people buy and sell houses in Chippewa Falls for over 25 years. If you are ready to make a move, call or text me at 715-577-HOME. You can also find me on Facebook or at hollybovey.com.
Whether it's in education, business, or athletics, being part of a team is something truly special. This is Jamie Liebrandt, Market President at Northwestern Bank, and every day our team is here for you, for your family, your business, and your community. At Northwestern Bank, you'll find all the technology and services of big banks, but in a personal setting that shows that people are what we value most. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
Time to get away. It's adventure play. MetropolisResort.com.
School's back in session, but that doesn't mean the fun has to stop. Have a spooktacular fall at Metropolis Resort with some fantastic specials, themed activities, and more. We promise there's no tricks this fall, just treats at Metropolis Resort in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Visit metropolisresort.com for more information.
Metropolis Resort. MetropolisResort.com.
It's a bird.
It's a plane.
It's a plumber.
Not all heroes wear capes. In fact, some of them show up in a work shirt from Worzgala Plumbing and Heating. Because when you have an older home, maybe with tight crawl spaces or hard-to-reach pipes, plumbing problems can be a huge source of stress. And you need a company that's unafraid to get their hands dirty and get the job done. So call Worzgala Plumbing and Heating. Free estimates. Call 839-0707 or go to worzgala.com.
We serve again. Worzgala Company.
We welcome you into the Post Glass Postgame Show, brought to you by Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Post Glass and Mirror is now hiring for auto glass technicians, window installers, and in-shop repair technicians. Join the team today. Click on careers at postglassandmirror.com. Matt Downey will be down on the field shortly with head coach Chuck Rakovich. We'll see if we can get you scores from around the league. At last check, Hudson was leading River Falls and Rice Lake on top of New Richmond. Our score here, running clock situation, and Chi-Hi on the right side of it, 35-0. They blank the Superior Spartans, and let's go down on the field with head coach Chuck Rakovich and Matt Downey.
How you doing? Make sure you get a good look at the camera there. I'm out here at Superior with Coach Chuck Rajkovic. What were the big keys to today's win?
Well, I don't know. I think the guys played up to their capabilities on both sides of the ball, and they played hard and they played with intensity that I have not seen in the first few games.
You know, we were up in the booth and we were watching all of our running backs falling forward, pumping their legs, and just great runs, but they were also getting a couple yards without being touched.
Well, that offensive line did an awfully good job tonight, and that was, give credit to Superior too. They had a very difficult defense for us to block, and the kids picked it up on the fly. So that's credit to those guys.
And defensively, I saw a lot of hats flying around. I saw no quit and not a lot of solo tackles.
Well, Coach, people remember you and how you played linebacker, and that's how we expect our kids to play defense. And they did it tonight. And if they play defense like that, we're going to be just fine.
Absolutely. I said earlier that this team is a very, very talented team that just probably needed a little bit of experience.
Very young team, and, coaches say that, but it's the truth. Coaches say it all, we got a young team, but we really do. We've got some older kids in key spots, but overall, and you saw some young players, like the McGinnis kid tonight, made some spectacular plays. So, we're young, but the future looks very good.
I think the future looks good for the rest of this season.
Absolutely, absolutely. The kids are they're fired up. They know how they need to play now. They're going to have a great weekend. It's the first time in a month. And we're going to come back Monday and be ready to practice. I'll guarantee you.
That sounds great. I'd love to hear it. Good win, Coach. Have a good night.
All right. Thanks, number 40. You were 44.
I can't
remember.
I can't remember what
job,
number.
Matt.
I wore 3 different numbers.
Well, thank you, Matt Downey and head coach Chuck Rajkovic. We always appreciate Coach Rajko and his willingness to join us here on the Postgame show, brought to you by Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Quality service at affordable prices for commercial, home, and auto glass. Visit postglassandmirror.com. We're back in 2 minutes to tie up this one. We'll have a postgame recap, look around the big rivers at scores, and your second half highlights as well. It's all ahead in 2 minutes on WOGO Sports.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
Location. It's very important. But what happens when you can't get to the glass repair shop to fix your windshield? Call White City Glass. They'll come to you. It doesn't matter if you're in Abbotsford, Arcadia, Rice Lake, or Hudson, or any place in between. They've installed thousands of windshields in thousands of places for 50 years. They know what they're doing. It's your car. It's your choice. Tell your insurance company you insist on White City Glass.
White City Glass. Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Choice & Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Choice & Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Choice & Ford.
Hi, I'm Holly Bovey from Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors. My husband and I are lifelong residents of Chippewa Falls, and as Chi-Hi alumni, we are proud to support all Chippewa Falls athletics and activities. Chippewa Falls really is a great place to live, work, and raise a family. I've been helping people buy and sell houses in Chippewa Falls for over 25 years. If you are ready to make a move, call or text me at 715-577-HOME. You can also find me on Facebook or at hollybovey.com.
Our thanks to Matt Downey, our correspondent down on the field with head coach Chuck Rakovich, and now going out to head back with the freshman team that was also victorious here tonight. Postgame show brought to you by Postglass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Postglass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls, postglassandmirror.com. Other scores we know of in the Big Rivers Conference tonight from Travis Neas on Twitter. Rice Lake leading New Richmond 26-15 with 10 minutes left at last check. And also Hudson trailing River Falls in the third quarter, late going third quarter, 31-21. If we see any other scores before we bid you adieu here shortly, we'll let you know about those. Again, that score from Hudson, courtesy of Hudson Broadcasting on Twitter. Our scoring summary went like this in Chi-High's 35-0 victory in the first quarter with 5:48 to go. A 13-yard Jalen Smith touchdown run opened the scoring, made it 7-0 Chippewa Falls. With 4:18 left in the second quarter, a 6-yard Jalen Smith run to make it 13-0 after the PAT was blocked. Now just 12 seconds later, after the fumble recovered by Chi-High on the kickoff, a 29-yard touchdown pass, first touchdown pass of the season for the Cards from senior Evan Weiler to senior Jalen Smith with 4:06 remaining. Again, just 12 seconds between those touchdowns, and that really opened it up for Chi-High. Two-point conversion was no good, but it was 19-0 the Cards at the half. They added in the second half two more scores with two-point conversions, a 3-yard touchdown run by senior Luke Zenner with 9:47 to play in the third, and then with 2:07 left in the third, Tyler Banke, the junior, 4-yard touchdown run. Both of those were capped off by two-point conversion runs from senior Colin Clary, and that made it 35-0 and a running clock for Chippewa Falls. Let's hear how the second half sounded. Your highlights from the second half here on the Postglass Postgame Show, brought to you by Postglass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Those highlights sounded like this on WOGO Sports, your home for Chi-High and McDonald football. Weiler under center, 1st and 10. From the 28-yard line, Weiler back to pass again. Weiler looking for Gavin Schiltz. It's inside the 5-yard line. Did he catch that? Oh, my. Gavin Schiltz ducked underneath the defender and somehow hauled it in. One of the many mistakes, unfortunately, I made in tonight's broadcast with misidentifying our Cardinal players, which is not a mistake I should be making this late into the season, but it was 37, not 32, and that was Tyler Banke. Just want to correct myself one more time. Tyler Banke with the incredible catch. The fullback Zenner behind Weiler, the senior. Two tight ends, 1st and 10 from their own 23. Man in motion left to right. That's Talon Schiltz. Schiltz turning the corner, 25-30, 35-40, and Schiltz a big hit at the 45-yard line. He pops right back up. Talon Schiltz showing the speed. Construction.co. That's ashleyconstruction.co. Both Schiltz boys are in the backfield right now. Look out. 1st and 10 from the 44. Gavin Schiltz left side. Schiltz, 50-yard line, 45. He's in a foot race. 30-yard line and taken down from behind. Gavin Schiltz and Talon Schiltz. Consecutive gashing runs for Chippewa Falls, and they're knocking on the door of the red zone, leading 27-0.
Either one of them in open space is just, it's not fun for a defense.
Up once again.
Like I said earlier, they underestimate some of the Schultz boys a lot of the time. They tried to arm tackle, and that will never work.
1st and goal from the 4. Weiler under center. Double wing, double tight. Right side, Tyler Banke. Banke picking his way through traffic. Banke darts to the end zone. Touchdown, Chippewa Falls. It's 33-0 Chi-High.
Tonight.
Carson Parker, Noah King, a combined 14 Division II offers, I believe, over 4 states. Left side, hard run for Chippewa Falls. A stiff arm and still loose inside the 25 and down to the 20. Deegan McGinnis, the sophomore.
Number 99 is Deegan McGinnis.
Nice. Courier has an opportunity here with just over 90 seconds to play. Try to punch one in, and that would certainly bring the crowd to life. Lundgren, delayed give. Chi-High blows it up in the backfield.
With the carry is number 2, Maxim
Luzajic had nowhere to go. And the Chi-High defense pitches a running clock shutout here at Superior, 35-0. And that brings us to the Kelm Law Firm Defensive Player of the Game. Brought to you by attorney Kerry Kelm. For the best defense off the field, contact Kelm Law Firm in Chippewa Falls. 715-210-8699. That's 715-210-8699. Kelm Law Firm in Chippewa Falls brings you the defensive player of the game, and I think we have to go tonight with Ryan Zenner, the sophomore linebacker, 6'1", 210, all over the field as he so often is. Ryan Zenner made stop after stop tonight for Chippewa Falls, whether I called him by the right name or not. So Ryan Zenner is your Kelm Law Firm defensive player of the game. This is the Postgame show brought to you by Postglass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. A look ahead at our WOGO sports calendar before we wrap up this one from Superior. And again, thank you to our hosts here at Superior High School. Beautiful NBC Spartan Sports Complex. Next football broadcast, we'll have a dual broadcast for you next Friday night, but volleyball coming up before that. So on Tuesday, McDonald Volleyball ranked number 1 in the state in Division 4 by the WVCA coaches poll. McDonald Volleyball on the road. Conference game now at Elk Mound. The Mounders now in the Western Clover Belt. So McDonald Volleyball at Elk Mound on Tuesday, 6:55 p.m. start here exclusively on the WOGO Sports YouTube channel and Facebook page. So live video streaming exclusive for volleyball this year, and so glad to be able to bring you Chi High and Lady Max volleyball action on that WOGO Sports YouTube channel. The Lady Cards in action Thursday night at 6:40 p.m. Big Rivers Conference game against Eau Claire North. So McDonald and Chi High on Tuesday and Thursday, respectively. Volleyball action exclusively on the WOGO Sports Live video stream. Now, a dual broadcast that we are trying out next Friday night, October 3rd. Chippewa Falls on the road at DC Everest, trying to keep this momentum going against the team that is first in the WVC. It's going to be a test for Chi High, but if they play the way they did tonight, look out. Everyone they're facing the remainder of the season. So the Cards will try to get a win streak going for the first time this season, and they will try to do it on the road at DC Everest, 6:35 p.m. That'll be here on the WOGO Sports YouTube channel, and it will also be on 103.1 FM AM 680 and WOGO.com. Also next week on the WOGO Sports YouTube channel simulcast and on the WOGO Radio Facebook page, a video stream exclusive McDonald football, 8-player football, at home at Duray Field against Luck. So again, 2 different football broadcasts if you're looking at the WOGO Sports YouTube channel next Friday night, 1 for McDonald and 1 for Chi High, as we stretch our capabilities a bit here on WOGO Sports to see what we're capable of in the future. And we're so grateful, as always, for your help making these broadcasts possible, by watching, by listening, by patronizing the advertisers that you hear throughout the season here on WOGO Radio and WOGO Sports. Huge thanks to Matt Downey for joining me up in Superior, to Gavin Bovey back at the WOGO Radio home base in Halley, and for Sam Aberley braving it out in the chilly stands here at Superior as our on-site camera operator and video producer. I'm Caleb Swenson saying goodnight from NBC Spartan Sports Complex in Superior. Once again, your final score, the Chippewa Falls Cardinals 35, the Superior Spartans 0. This has been Chi High Football, a presentation of WOGO Sports. Good night from Superior.
WOGO, your sports station. Chi High Football on WOGO has been brought to you by the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, Royal Credit Union, Wynn Family Dentistry, Peterson Volker Funeral Chapel and Cremation Services, Nicolay Bank, Ashley Construction, Weers Gala Plumbing and Heating, Stelter Incorporated, Kelm Law Firm, Wisconsin Surplus Online Auctions, Choice and Ford of Chippewa Falls, White City Glass, Kurth Heating and Cooling, Holly Bovey of Coldwell Banker Brenizer Realtors, Mauer Sperry Insurance, Quality Propane, Metropolis Resort and Action City, Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Northwestern Bank, and Check Law Firm. Thanks for listening to Chi High Cardinals football on WOGO